Fat boy, ain't no shilling his set. Paid for the bottles, never duck the debt. Authenticity, dripping every cent I get. Frauds need a manual, I'm a vet in the bed. Straight from the streets, these reviews get respect. Sniff test, real, no corporate connect. Pockets out, ain't got a brand to protect. Every fragrance check, no boss to bribe or collect. Fat boys flow, hitting raw, uncut. No brand backing, no hush, money strut. Sniff the truth, no match, straight up. Honesty in the air, ain't no back alley bluff. Tested in the field, ain't no lab rat control. Straight out the bottle, put my soul on the scroll. Nose to the grind, ain't no corporate role. Spilling truth in the notes, fat boy patrol. Cash out the stash, every spray I own. Real out the box, ain't no cheap cologne. Reviews cutthroat, man to the bone. Putting haters on blast with a smell unknown. Tell me what you sniffing, it's the real deal. Bottles on my dime, no pay, chill. Truth in the fumes, every note, every feel. I'm the scent boss, fat boy keeping it real. 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 Fat boy keeping it trill.
Damn. What is up, everybody? We gotta change it up. Change it up a little bit. We gotta bow down. Bow down. Welcome in. So I was at work today. Well, first of all, welcome everybody in tonight. Vacation has started. Shout outs to vacation. Shout outs to Matt Luss sending me this out. I just went ahead and got the bigger bottle this time. Look at that juice. Look at that. Yeah. The bathroom still smells amazing at work, and now I smell amazing. Yeah. Review coming very soon on this one. As soon as I get back from the hospital, I'm gonna start pumping out some reviews. So I got this message, and I was like, I opened up my YouTube studio, which I don't check it all the time, but I went in there and looked, and I saw it, and I said, "What the hell? Demonetized? Yeah, I get any money? Need just to put what?" Yes, no problem. Hold on. Yes, absolutely. Yes, absolutely. I will do that. All right. So I opened up my phone and I saw that I can't earn it. I don't earn a lot of money. Let's get that out of the way right away. It's $120 maybe a month. I was like, okay, what the fuck? So I started thinking, it's got to be the music. It's got to be. No, but the music has been around for a long time, and I stopped doing it a lot. No, only live streams. We don't make money off the live streams. The music gets your video copyrighted, but you can't make money off it already. They don't care about that as much. They're not paying me anyways for them videos. But what I was unaware of is, which I probably should have done better research, but I don't really research anything. I just wing everything I do. I wing everything. I wing it. You probably shouldn't wing it. It's my style. I like to wing it. I hate preparation for no edits, baby, on everything. So I got to thinking, I said, and I read what the reasons were, and I looked at it, I said, okay, I can appeal it, I'm going to lose it, sure. Or I can just delete the stuff and then wait and come back on July 29th, 2025. But it's reused content. Short videos of that I get from social media websites that I don't own. The collection of songs, maybe, but not really, because the ones that they care about when they do this whole thing, what I found out was the ones that you're getting paid for. They don't give a shit about the ones you're not getting paid for. They don't care about that part. They care about the ones that you're getting paid for. And I was getting paid for those shorts. Now, if I would have green screened them like everybody else does, it would have never been a big deal, because when you put up your short and you allow a remix or a green screen, you're giving permission for everybody to use that information, I guess. I don't really know. Maybe I need to research it some more. So those 2,000 subs that we got over this year through the shorts came at a cost, it looks like. They came at a cost of not being able to be monetized for 3 months, because this is a fixable thing. I spoke with YouTube through email. This is a fixable thing. If I remove the stuff that they found that they didn't like, which I already did most of it, and I'll go in there and you'll see some content come down. It is what it is. You'll see some live streams missing music. It is what it is. I'm just gonna go and do a clean sweep. Do a clean sweep. So when you do the clean sweep, you're going to lose some stuff. And I hate that, because I am a big believer in whatever you put out is what you put out. So today I just sprayed the brand new, well, not brand new, been out for a little while, Fat Boy, in honor of me. This is Mirror Image. This is Louis Vuitton, Imagination. This is Tiger. And this is Dolce & Gabbana Pineapple, with shout outs to Mr. Smelly Man. Not Mr. Smelly Man, Smelly Man. I got a new bottle of that, along with Christmas Dua, back in stock in the store, both of them. Limited amounts, of course. Very expensive, but you can try that. And I do love this fragrance, by the way. And everybody who went to the bathroom, in the men's bathroom this past week and a half, have loved this fragrance too. The bathroom smells amazing still. Who said that mirror images don't have longevity? But anyways, so if you were copying me, I would stop copying me right now. So I'm just telling you, don't copy what I do. I'm not a bad example. Was it worth the 2,000 subs? Absolutely. Now, what I was told, I asked, the biggest concern I had was, how much is this going to do to viewership? Where am I going to fall now? He said the effect on my channel being this small will be a small and minute one, because it's not a ban from YouTube, or it's not like I'm banned from being monetized again. I can get remonetized. That can happen. So this is really just affecting money and not views. So, but it can affect that if you don't fix it after a while. So we won't see a big drop. I've gotten like 12 subscribers today, which is a pretty good amount of subscribers without having those shorts up. I took the shorts down, period. They're all down. They're gone. Every one of them shorts are gone. All of them are gone. Every single short that was not me in front of the camera are gone. You didn't get to watch it, but I'm sorry. They're gone. They're deleted. I didn't even put them in private. I just deleted them completely. Some videos are in private. I'm working on deciding. I got to watch them when I have time. Right now, I don't have time. I have 3 months to make my channel look clean enough. And but the biggest eye-opener thing that happened to me today, because I'm a firm believer in one thing, and one thing only, is when you have problems in your life, you don't blame other people, you don't blame YouTube, you don't blame the algorithm, you don't blame shill reviewers, you blame yourself. So I made a mistake. I'll fix it. No problem. And guess what? I might have got a little lazy with that. And then another thing is, I never felt totally comfortable. And I've told you guys this with these shorts. They felt like they had my spit on it, but they were never me. And they felt a cheating way of doing things. You know, they're not a cheating way. And I understand. I just got to come up with better ideas. And I know I can. I got 8,500 subscribers on my own without them shorts. I can get the rest of the way. We're going to get 10,000. Might take a little slower now, but we'll get there. But anyways, I just wanted to share with you guys, let you know nothing's going to change except for some content coming down. I can't help it. And another thing I want to talk about real quick is the lack of Bagaris. I mean, my Tiger video said everybody's having a fit over Blue Tarathi. Yes, Blue Tarathi was great. I went back and I found the decant of it and I sprayed it up against the other four, the top four, not the last one that was the cheapest one. Nowhere, it's definitely, if you take away the cheapest one, maybe it's 5. People in their opinion can change, guys. The Blue Tarathi was the first tiger inspiration from a Middle Eastern house, not Dua, not Alexandria, but Middle Eastern. The reason you got to separate Dua and Alexandria from and Central Obsessions and Mirror Image because they cost more per bottle. What it costs to get a 30 ml from Dua, I can get 3 of them damn grandeurs. Okay, so let's be honest here. Be honest about that. So I keep them separated because it's a cost thing too. But Blue Tarathi is number 6. I hate to tell you, it really is. And I didn't have enough of it left at the time, but I went to digging today and I found the damn decant. And I tried. It was in my bathroom, in the damn bathroom when I was shaving. It's good. It's great, but it was the only one available at that time. I think they were the first ones to do it. But Blue Tarathi is good. It's not better than Grandeur. It's not better than Pisa. It's not better than Akiam Silver. No way. It was the weakest of the bunch, too. Now, when I first did Blue Tarathi, yes, it was amazing. That's all I had to compare it to. Now, I never said Blue Tarathi was better than the Alexander's. I said it might be better than the Dua, but it's not better than Alexander. Black Panther still sits at the top of the board. Everybody people freaked out. Like, man. Okay. So there's a reason why I have not bought Blue Tarathi again, by the way. That's why probably I didn't think it was that. After getting these other ones, I was like, damn, really good. Grandeur is the best, without a doubt. I mean, I would wear Grandeur. Heck, Grandeur's keeping me from buying another bottle of Tiger right now. That's what's keeping me from buying another bottle of Tiger. I have a decant of Tiger left I can compare it to, but I'm not going to buy it again. So what I'm asking for you guys mostly is this. Let's push this channel even harder. I got lackadaisical. We all got a little lackadaisical. So let's get back. Even though you think you have already sent your channel this request or shared this channel with somebody already, share it with them again. Remember what we are building here. A channel fully independent of fragrance companies. Fully independent. I am not bound by that, but I am bound by YouTube's rules. And I like YouTube. I like the platform. It fits my age. It fits me right. I'm not a TikTok guy. I'm not a Snapchat guy. Where do you Snapchat? I'm not a big into Instagram. I'm a YouTube guy, and I'm fine with it. I'm not trying to be a million subs. I'm trying to get enough subscribers to where I can say to myself and my business partner, hey, I got enough now. Let's start that crowdfunding, and let's see if we can make Fat Boy's ultimate #1 best fragrance gonna ever be made. Coolest idea ever. So that's what we're trying to get to. So I can say to myself, hey, I don't need to do decants that often anymore. I could just sell my fragrance and then work from there. So there's a lot that we have to do to get there. I can't ask for money at 10,000 subscribers. We got to be at least at 50. 50,000, I can go to that bat for that. So, but if we're going to get there, we need everybody to pitch in. We got to fight. We got to fight for this, man. All the channels that I support, we got to fight for this, okay? We all have to fight for this. But as far as demonetization go, we'll get over it. The worst thing you don't want is like one for like hate or something like that. Then fuck it, your channel's done. You might as well wrap it up and call it a night. Start a new channel. You know, all the thoughts that ran through my head when it happens, like, man, I'm just going to quit. No, I'm not going to quit. I put too much into this. I put too much work into all this. You don't see well, you saw a little bit of it the other night, but I spend most of my night doing this stuff. This is what I do. It's my pleasure. So I just wanted to start off with that and let you guys know that everything's going to be all right, but I am not the type of person who likes to hide things. I'm not too proud to say that my channel got demonetized. I am no shame in that at all because everything I did was an original idea, and everything I did was meant out of fun. Now, do I feel like the shorts were a little bit of a shortcut and they were kind of lame? To me, they felt lame a little bit, yes. But I went with them because they were getting me somewhere. But the shorts cannot come at the cost of the content. The content's got to get better. The lighting has to get better. Shout out to Matt Lusk. The editing, the small editing that I do needs to get better. More videos. More. Maybe drop 2 videos a day, like I used to do. Shorts like crazy. I have great ideas for shorts. Run with them. They're my ideas. I don't need it. We can do this. The thing you got to have over everything else, if you want to entertain people, is to be entertaining. And I am entertaining. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying. This is not coming from me. This comes from everybody I work with, all my customers, my family members, everybody. You guys, I know how to entertain. I'm a funny guy. It's just a natural thing. I have no shame, and I'm a positive person. So, with that being said, we won't have any live streams the rest of the week until Saturday, maybe, because I got a bunch of stuff coming in. I just bought a bunch from Fragrance by Canada that I'm going to put up for a pre-order special. I bought the new Hugo Boss Superman. I don't know what it smells like, but it looks good. I bought the new Hugo Boss collection, something called it was in my cart, didn't realize it was still in there. I just bought it. I bought something from Hugo Boss. I am human. Damn it. All right. Let me see. It's called Hugo Boss Enigmatic Saffron. I guess I bought that one too. I didn't mean to, but I did. All right. I bought Fragrance World, another Fragrance World Mason one. I bought Armand's Club Marangue, a restock of the Ducan because we're running low. Kajal's Island Vanilla and Armand's Club. Wait, what is this one right here? I don't even know what this is. Hold on. Armand's Club. Oh, that's a cool looking bottle. Look at that one. I got that one. Armand's Lion Club Monarch. It looks like they got a new website up over there at Fragrance by Canada. And I bought Armand's Club Rugier. So it's sold out now. So I got it before it sold out. So I got Rugier and Monarch and Karma. So I have a bunch of stuff coming in. So if you just joined, we were demonetized for 3 months for reuse of content. My guess, the content is the shorts that I use. I got a strike off one short from a guy who had 200 subscribers that maybe started the process. I hate that fucking guy. If I ever see that guy in real life, I'm going to give him a big hug and tell him how much I love him. I'm going to give him the biggest hug I can.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit.
No, seriously. The guy is an amazing guy. Listen. F you, White Ricardo. That's all I got to say. Shout out. So let's catch up with the chat. Say, we got 25 people watching on a demonetized channel. You believe that? So, but like I said, they assured me that the views would not go down. The content, as long as the content gets fixed, they would reinstate me. This is not a severe issue. I wasn't the only one that got tore up in this. They got a bunch of people. Okay, I wasn't the only one in this. They got a bunch of people. So they were very responsive in my email, very fast. I was very, very impressed. So I told them, I said, listen, I'll do whatever you need me to do. I just want to do things right. I want to learn from this and I want to get better. It was a mistake. And sometimes being nice is the way to go. When I call customer service for my customers, the first thing I always say, how you doing? They'll say, I'm doing good. How are you? I said, well, I'm hanging in there like a hair in a biscuit. You know why I say that? Because it loosens them up. They laugh, I laugh, and then I get my problem taken care of. So I always found it's never good to go into anything with an attitude. I always go into a positivity. And if it doesn't work out, it's still your fault. There's nobody to blame but me. I was genuinely think I was doing something right, and we got losses. They can't take the subscribers away from me. Those are real. So that's the thing. I don't buy them. I didn't steal them. I didn't take them from nobody. I earned every damn thing I got here. I don't take free fragrances. I do it the right way. And I put out amazing content. Just going to put out even better content. That's the goal. We're going to make this even better. We're going to, we're going to cut out some stuff. Like, I got to cut out that intro because it's got a mix of songs in there and I get hit on it. We can use this one that Stan made me. Maybe Stan will make me another one for an outro. But we got to be careful with that. We just want to make sure everything we go forward doesn't give them any excuse to say, hey, that's not good. No. This will be the stream that's going to go up perfectly with no problems. All right. So let's catch up with the chat. So tonight I have, besides the new mirror image that I got in, that I had to get again because I broke it in the bathroom at my job. Men's bathroom smells amazing. Fat Boy, my scent of the day, and a scent that's been a tribute to me for my 3 favorite fragrances. Dolce & Gabbana Pineapple, which I just restocked in the store. Gary's Tiger, which I don't have, but I got plenty of inspirations. And Imagination, which I don't have any for sale because I don't sell Louis Vuittons anymore. And I've got these duos in from the vaulted duos that I can reshare you my first impressions with these ones right here. We'll do those too. I was supposed to have the perfume box stuff. It did not arrive. They did send me, after my second email, they sent me a gift card or a gift code for $50 off if I spend $200. So shout outs to the perfume box for taking care of the problems. And maybe they're watching. Thank you. So shout outs to you guys. So let's catch up with the comments and we'll get started. There'll be a Dua haul probably on Saturday. If you guys ordered something from Dua, it's arriving tomorrow. Unfortunately, I will not be here tomorrow. I will be in the hospital at least until Friday. My wife goes in for surgery at 5 a.m. in the morning, and it's about an hour and a half drive to their hour. So we will be getting up and leaving around 3. And I'll be home maybe around, hopefully, Friday afternoon so I can pack. If I get home in time on Friday, I'll stream it Friday night. If not, it'll probably be Friday night, to tell you the truth, if I get home on Friday, because I'm taking the kids to Nashville on Saturday or Sunday for a trip with the kids. And we got these free samples in right here. We'll do these today, too, and we'll do a duos. So we can have some fragrance content. And I'll be glad to answer any of your questions about what happened, or if you're afraid it's going to happen in your channel, let me know. I can give you some advice. Don't do them shorts. I'd be afraid even to do the little green screen ones because I've seen people I've heard stories of people who do the green screen remixes getting in trouble too. It's not your content. I'm fine with that. If I would have made up that video, then it's fine. But I didn't make those videos. I just copied popular videos and put my fragrance thing on it. And it worked. Probably worked too good because it was monetized and they paid me. So since they paid me, they're like, whoa, this ain't your stuff. We can't pay you for that. Well, we're going to demonetize you for that. And I'm fine with it. Like I said, we'll work through it. As long as people are still watching the content, I'm fine. As long as you guys keep sharing this content and showing the love, we'll be fine. All right. I don't know why I put that there, but I did. Good to see Stan here. Yeah, Stan. Good to see Scott. Good to see Chris here. What's up, Chris? How you doing, brother? Good to have you. Oh, look at that. It's Zerjov Imperium. I want to get the new Zerjov Rio. I saw Higher Sense do a review on it. Did a really good job. I like watching Higher Sense, man. He puts out great content. Great content. It probably is Ricardo or the white Ricardo doing this to me. One or two. Good to see us, Jason S. here. What's up, Jason? Sunday, Your Home Sport 2020 is a great one. That one's closer to 2012 than any of them, man. It's a really good. I remember I did a review on that, and I said that was the closest to the original formulation. Good to see RXL. What's up, RXL? Yeah, like I said, that was Fat Boy. You're going to like that one, RXL. You got to get that one. Right? Yeah, right? I am the perfect thing for here, man. I am. My guess, like I said, it's the shorts. We took them down. Then the music probably like then it all probably just topped on like, well, this guy's just doing all kind of stuff he's not supposed to be doing. So I was like, well, after that point, I was like, well, okay. It's fixable. Like I said, you don't want the community guidelines to fall on you. Then you're screwed. So that's why I always ask you guys to be respectful of everybody here. We can have opinions, but we have to make sure we're respectful. We definitely want to be a little bit better on our best behavior. So, and showing other people's videos probably wasn't a good idea in some of those streams. You got to do it a certain way. But I don't think it was that. It was more the shorts because people have to complain about the other thing. And it's just once the ball starts rolling, I'm guessing it was easy for them to just do the algorithm with nobody even looking at it. It's the computer telling them, hey, we got to shut this guy down. And then if you appeal it, they'll send some human to go in there and look at it. And they're going to see that I was wrong. But by the time I thought about appealing it, I already had deleted the videos. And it was like, well, it's too late now to appeal it anyways. And I didn't want to appeal it because this is a good lesson for me. I need to work harder on my original content and not somebody else's content. That's what I've always been about. I don't know why I got caught up in all this. I know why. Subs came in like crazy. That's why. I fell in love with the subs. Yes, that's a great fragrance, Scott. I like that one a lot. It's going to be worn probably tomorrow when I go to the hospital. I need something a little easier to wear. Yes, thank you. Yeah, this one is a good hat. I like this hat. It goes good with this shirt. I just ordered some new Phillies gear. I've got a new Kelly Green Phillies hat coming in. I have a what else? I got a Darren Dalton jersey coming in, and I have the Eagles draft day hat, which I always get. So I've got the Darren Dalton. It should arrive tomorrow, which unfortunately I won't be here. I got the new City Edition hat, the Phillies hat, and then I've got the Darren Dalton jersey, which is like that burgundy color. It looks really cool. It's hard to see right there, but it's really cool. Anyways, good to see Darren J here. Yeah, I love this hat. Good to see Racket Club. What's up, Racket Club? Good to have you here. I always say Racket Club. I know it's not Racket. It's like Racket. See, leave. I don't know. I'm saying Racket Club. I like saying Racket. Good to see Darren J, baby. Sunday Platinum Eagle West Classic Club and Fragrance. Yeah, Grim G, I do want to apologize to you because I had to take that video down because it had a bunch of videos that I watched from movie scenes or whatever that we put up on there and other content. So I have to take that stuff down just to be safe. It wasn't anything you said or the guest said that was fine. It was basically anything that I showed that wasn't mine. So as far as sharing stuff, unless it's Fragrantica or something like that, I won't be sharing things like that right now. I don't think those things define the channel. I don't think those things made a difference. I think me and my genuine reactions to fragrances is what makes this happen. I just think I was leaning on those shorts way too much. You know how much content I put out in the last 3 weeks? Maybe 6 videos. I usually put out 6 videos a week. That's the problem. Focus in on that. Everything else will work itself out. Maybe it won't work itself. I've only had 1 month where I've gotten 13,000 subscribers. Y'all know that, right? Everything else is around 200 to 300. I mean, which is still a great pace. We're going to hit 10K next month. No problem. We'll be there, or maybe right after next month. And then we're on our way to 20K, baby. That's the next milestone for me. I skipped 15. I want 20. Center day for Grim G is Tres Oros. Make sure you check out Grim G's channel. The man is putting in the work, baby. See, I'm not the only one that feels that way about Blue Tarathi. It was good because it was the only one around that time. The same thing can be true when a new one comes out and everybody freaks out of it. Everybody's talking about this Vulcan, and I haven't smelled it yet, but I got a feeling it's not going to be as much hype as everybody thought it was. Because I can tell you what, that Kayak one over there, Fire My Desire, or that Light My Fire one, that I'm about to do a review on, comparing it to, and then once I get that, then I'm going to drop my ultimate Middle Eastern. And I'm just going to do ultimate God of Fire video with everything. Since the God of Fire only comes in a small bottle, we can include the Duas and the Alexanders in this one. So we're going to put all the clone houses in there, and we're going to see, and the middle shot, and see who has the best God of Fire. We're going to do it. That one might be the best. Kayat's Light My Fire. I also bought their version of Isola Blue. It should be here on Saturday, so we can do that video. I haven't listed in the store because I haven't got a shipping date on it yet. Good to see David Paris. What's up, Davis? Let me hook that. Let me get David Paris. You know, David, this is what we used to rock with right here. And this is the David Paris look. And it's named after David. That's what it says, David Paris. I swear to God. I'm not kidding. David wanted more of a zoomed in, so we gave it to him. You ask and you shall receive. I gave mine to my friends on my birthday. That's just, yeah. Telling you. Bought all the dual ones, the hybrids last week. Think I bought 8. Yes. I don't think you'll be disappointed. I'll get those very, very soon. Yeah, see, Alexander's is number one. Still is number one. It's still the best one ever. It was the original one I ever tried, and it's still the best. But it is also $120 some for 100 ml. That's why it's hard to compare it to these Middle Easterns, because in reality, the Middle Easterns are only a couple, if this was a marathon, they're only a couple feet away from winning that. It's not a nose hair finish, but it's at least an arm length finish. Okay. And that's close enough when you look at $30 some for Grandeur 100 ml and $100 over 100 for Alexander's Black Panther. That's why I lead those out separately, because the Tiger bottle is a big bottle and it's $400. Okay. I would want 100 ml myself. You want 100 ml from Dua, you're going to spend $120 getting 3 of them. They don't make them in 100 ml. You want the Alexandra or the Central Obsession, which is really, really good too, you're going to spend at close to 100. When you can buy the Grandeur in a better presentation. Now, no offense to Dua, Alexandra, or whatever. I know decants, like the sprayers, like the back of my head. In the back of my hand, excuse me, not the back of my head. Those sprayers on those Middle Eastern ones work way better than the ones on Alexandra over time. I'm just saying. So, yes. Yes, you can't do super chats. Which another thing that doesn't, Terry, I'm sure you heard the explanation already. The super chat thing never bothered me, and I'm not going to put up my PayPal link for you to send me money. Don't need it. I mean, I like money, but I'm not going to do a PayPal link for a super chat when I never talk about super chats. If you feel the need to give money to this channel, I would rather you go to your send my channel in a link to 10 people. That would mean so much more to me. Or if you do want to support this channel, go to the Fat Boy Fragrance store and buy a sample of something. That helps out. But if you still determined to send me some money, some of you guys have my PayPal thing, but I don't want it. The super chats are nice. They'll be back in 3 months. We'll get them back. But this channel was never based on that. And that's why most channels would be freaking out right now. Because all they cared about was money from the YouTube channel. I didn't care about the money part. I cared about the exposure I could get for the Fat Boy brand. That was the most important thing to me. Can I get to 50,000 so I can do my fragrance? I thought about 100,000, but if I get to 50, I have enough of an audience that I can say, hey, I need your help. Here's how much money I need to raise to make my first fragrance. I don't want to go through any major house. I want to do my own thing. And I want to be a fragrance man of the people and offer it at a great price. And everybody has to pay. Nobody gets a free bottle. No reviewer. You want to review my shit, you got to buy it. There's no promo code. It's $100 plus shipping. That's what it is. I think that's more than fair what I have in mind. So that's what I really want to do more with the YouTube channel, is to get more exposure for the Fat Boy brand. That is the main goal. It's never been about, can I live off YouTube finances? No, because I never will. I'm not going to be old enough to keep doing this shit 20 years from now. No, I want to build the Fat Boy brand so I can release my fragrance one day. And then hats, clothing, stuff like that. But you got to have an audience to do it with. I don't live in a big city where I can pull up to a boutique and say, hey, here's my fragrance. You want to put it in your store? Here's my business plan. I can't do that. There's goals in mind and they will be done. And it just takes time. As in the immortal words of Mike Epps in his comedy show, this too shall pass. Well, no more dancing Mormons. Yeah, right. That was a good video, man. That was almost 200,000 views. And people are still using it. It don't show up my feed anymore. But it was a good one. It worked. And I was still getting, to this day, The one thing I will not miss is having to respond to all the damn comments. They're gone. So I ain't got to worry about that. But the subscribers are still there. And if they hang around, they hang around. You know how subscriptions work. People don't subscribe. I got them. They're mine. So I just got to keep them. So the money thing doesn't bother me. I was never based on money, but what I do want to make sure that we don't lose our momentum. Let's keep telling people about this channel. That's all I ask. I'm not asking a lot. You guys share a lot of dumb shit between each other. I know. It gets shared with me all the time. Not with you guys, but look at this. This is funny. Share the channel. This guy knows what he's doing. We all have people we can send it to. That's what I ask. Good to see Be Deliberate rocking that British oud from Dua. Minty goodness. I don't like that one. Good to see Andrew K here. Sunday Bravanzo Vestige. Now, I do want to pick up this nut. People were telling me to get the mango one from Gritty, but I'm not going to get that one. I'd rather get this one from Gritty. Let me know if you guys have tried it. I got it in my Joma Shop bag. I was going to finish it this weekend after the Duas. I've got a bunch of Zimayas in here. I've got an Al Harim called Ultraviolet EDP for the ladies. And I've got Gritty Siracusa. Let me know if you guys have heard that one, but the notes really interested me. And it's really cheap for like 100 ml. You know what? I'm becoming a Jama Shah fan. What can I say? Aromatics 10. Good to see Smelly, man. This is the gentleman who was able to sell me that bottle of Dolce & Gabbana pineapple, which I'm so happy to have. Man, it's Smelly, man. I sprayed it on myself. I went to bed last night, all over me. Smells so good. That's what this fragrance has in it. Dolce & Gabbana pineapple, tiger, and imagination. And I tell you, what with Matt Lusk's fragrances, you have to give them a month. To be honest, you have to give them a month before they are really, really strong. They're not as strong out the box, out the first spray. You got to give them time. But I have personal decants I wanted to get that were different than everyone else so I can know what is mine. So I got these in the other day. I like them. They're like, you get 15 of them for like $20, 10 mLs. And I put Fat Boy in here today because I didn't want to take the bottle and drop it in the bathroom again. But I like these little decants. These are personal ones for myself. And I thought they would stand out. So I'll put those other ones up this weekend for pre-order. Those new ones that are coming in. And hopefully I'll have the Sola Blue clone very, very soon and the Elysium clone very, very soon. Perfect time for an auction, right? Right? Yeah, right. Basically, Kenyeti, I'll say it again. It's for the reused content. My guess, mostly of those monetized shorts got me. Just picked up Grandure's Leombre. Yeah, what do you think about it, Andrew? Let me know. Is it as good as I said it was? It's a timeout period, Terry. That's what I call it. It's a timeout period for money. Credit goes to Vince. Yeah, Vince, maybe, yes. Maybe Vince can make me another outro. I know those I can use and not have to worry about it. I need an outro song, and I need to get a new song for the intro to this video. So I can't use the Fat Boys because they're hitting me for the end of that song that has an Ice Cube song on it. So I have to remove that too. So I'm going to have to create a new intro, which I will do, and for the live streams. And so it's coming. We're going to work on it. This was just going to let you see, we didn't really play any music. And guys, to be honest, the music is great, but in reality, it's never made the stream. I go back and look at my most watched videos of the last 2 years, and there's no music, and people are watching them. And I like the music, but I don't own the music, man. So I can't sit here and play it all the time. It is what it is. And we've known this has been coming for a while. I've already taken it out of my videos. And now I'm only going to show content that I create because I am a person who wants to live off my talents, and I should. And that was the part that bothered me. I should be doing my own stuff. Good to see Jamie Young here. Terry says, YouTube wants to discipline me for saying things. Yeah, listen, that's the one thing I don't want. I don't want that kind of discipline. That's hard to get off. This one is plain and simple. Take down the stuff that got you in trouble and we'll reinstate you in 3 months. That's all this is. Not reinstate. My channel's not down. It's not blocked. You're still going to get your notifications. Did you guys get your notifications this time? Right. You guys, everybody still got notifications alive because we got 30 people here. So I know we're still getting them. So that's the good thing. That was more my concern is I don't want my channel to go into the abyss. I put too much work. It's not easy to get 8K to 10K back again. It ain't easy, man. Doing it the way I do it. I don't do stuff that's algorithm friendly. I do it because I feel it and I like it. And I like to show you my real, genuine opinions. Yeah, shout out to the oldest man for icon, baby. Yeah, it just changed. It looks a lot different, Andrew. Yeah, they do. They do, Terry. I'm just glad to see you guys here. Believe me, you guys being here, I wish we can get to 50 people a night. That would just show everybody. And we're going to have more guests going forward. We will have a dedicated night every week for guests. Period. We're going to, if you want to make this thing pop, you got to start to change it up a little bit. I am fine to entertain everything, but in reality, you guys want to see me react and act with different people. You guys love that. And I guarantee you these lives will get a lot more play when there's no music slowing it down. They're not blocked in any country. They're good. Good to see Vince Sense here. Vince, we need an intro, an outro. Not as long, but we also need, Vince, a AI generated song for the video intro to the video, to the stream. No, but I'll tell you what, I was supposed to go to the Comic-Con in Huntsville this past week with my son, but my son decided he didn't want to go. And they just had some big ass Marvel news get dropped there that wasn't supposed to get dropped there. A guy who was a Marvel artist, the guy who came up with the whole story about Secret Wars was there. And he just pretty much told everybody in that room what was going to happen with Doomsday. I don't want to discuss it because I don't want to get copyrighted or anything. But basically, there's going to be two Robert Downey Jr.'s playing two characters, a good one and a bad one. I'll let you figure it out. Chris Evans is back playing a good one and a bad. He's playing 4 characters, by the way, in this Doomsday movie. Okay. All right. The Scarlet Witch, who said she was done, is supposed to be back now, too. And the chick, Olivia Munn's character, I don't know if she's playing it, but that character's back, too. The one with the blades. And the X-Men, this is I guess they're trying to reset it somehow. They're trying to clean up a mess that they made with that stupid snap at the end. The Iron Man is such a great scene, but it's also one of the dumbest moves. You don't kill off your best character. Last of Us, dumbasses. So I missed that. And I wish I would, because I was going to go to watch that guy talk because I love Secret Wars. It's one of my favorite comic book series. Love it. So much stuff going on. It's so crazy. And it really, really made Dr. Doom look like a badass. And I was just going to go and listen to him talk. But he dropped a lot of stuff he wasn't supposed to drop. It was hilarious. I wish I would have went. But no, I'm not a big Metallica guy. Never have been. I don't go to concerts. I rarely ever go to concerts unless my wife really wants me to go. I don't go. Good to see Gian here. What's up, Gian? Papa Gion's in the house, baby. I think I got it, but that's the out. Yeah, but I used that for the intro. So we need another one. You know, we need like a Jamaican one. That'd be cool. That'd be really cool. I don't know why. Yeah, we're going to have Grim G back up. I'm going to try to set up something where I spend a month starting in May doing one guest every Friday. We'll call it the Fat Boy and Friend stream, where we'll have a particular one guest every Friday and we will get together. We will also, and you know, we'll do more things like blind smell test contest, stuff like that. And I definitely need to give back to you guys more. That's another thing I wrote down in my book today. I said I want to do more contests. I want to make this more interactive with you guys. So that's another thing. Just can't live in this bubble by myself. Good to see LaShawn here. Hey, LaShawn. Good to have you. Classing up the joint, baby. We're going to have LaShawn on one night, too. We're going to have a ladies' night. We're going to do it all. We're going to have more guests. It does, but I love it. And my wife loves it on me. And every time I wear it, people love it. David loves the big screen. That's a David Paris one. Listen, I want to see the receipt on that, Brian B. I got to see the receipt on that one. I don't believe you. I believe you. No, I don't. Wearing a heavy dose of Creed's Virgin Island Water. Ooh, look at you. That's the one got a little more performance to it. I need to wear Virgin Island Water more. I wish I could get my hand on the Bush or my clones. I don't know what those are. Good to see you. I love broccoli. Broccoli. Hit that like button. Yeah, show love. We got 26 people watching now. We got 31. So if anybody want, I had somebody make that intro for me. I might reach back out to HB. HB does a really good job with those. I haven't heard an HB in a while. And that doesn't bother me either. Like, I don't get many super chats. I mean, listen, I don't mind sharing with you guys what I've made with YouTube this year. Okay, here you go. It's not even 10% of what, it's like 1% of what I make in the store. Okay, maybe not 1%, maybe 5% of what I make it. What is 6,000 times? Okay, it's probably about, maybe 3% of what I make in my store, gross in my store. Okay. But here's what I used to make on YouTube. All right. So that's the last check. They have to give me my last one, of course. So I think they have to give me my last one. I don't even get my last one, do I? I don't think I even get that last one. So I don't think they even give me my last check no, they have to give me that one because that was from last month. So they have to give me one more check. It's hard to see, but what I've made in the whole month, the whole year of 2025, in 4 months, I've made $429. Okay. What I made in 2024 was $1,500, $1,600. What I made lifetime with YouTube is $5,185 in almost 5 years. Sounds like a lot, but a lot of that was super chats back in the day when they were a little heavier. But we'll get it back. I know they can't keep my money that I've already made. They have to give it to me what they told me. So if I'm at my threshold, they send me one more check. It'll be, I can't make any money going forward. So they have to pay me what they pay me already. Those are the rules. Unless they take my channel down, it's the only time they can keep my money. And they're not doing that. Yes, Smelly Man, I got it. I love it. Thank you. Yeah, it happens to the best. Good people, bad things happen to good people sometimes, but you also got to realize sometimes it's just a wake-up call. Yeah, I mean, it was sell because it's discontinued now. If you got a couple bottles you want to get rid of, let me know. I'll buy some of you. I know it will sell. If you can just email me, and we'll talk about it. I've been thinking about that too. I've been thinking about that. I think I see a money opportunity there. Feels like Dastan is sending out free bottles. I see those reviews everywhere. I don't even know who Dastan is, but I'm sure they are sending free bottles. I won't be sending free bottles. That would make mine. I hope so. That's what I'm thinking too. There you go. Thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate it. You can use promo code for Save 5. I will let you know now. We will have promo code this weekend. I'll turn it on tomorrow early. Midnight tonight is probably when I'm going to turn it on. No, I'll turn it on Thursday night at midnight because I'm not going to be here. I don't want to get backed up on orders. I hear smoking is better. No. According to my blood pressure, it isn't. And according to me not snoring anymore and I'm not coughing up a lung every morning, no, it's way better. And to be honest, I go through a pod every 2 days, 3 days, maybe sometimes. And I go through 2 packs of cigarettes a day. That's a lot more. And they might be worse, but we'll see. I'm going to quit vaping here when I get back from Australia. It's going to be the last time I vape. I'll be quitting vape then. I am down 11 pounds since I started my protein diet. And once I get to my target weight, and I'm going to stop vaping too. Just trying to live longer. My daughter had a great award show yesterday. She won an award for having the highest chemistry score in her school, and she's only a ninth grader. I think she's in ninth grade. I can't remember what grade my daughter's in. All right, let's find it. I'll see if I can find it. Hold on. Why ain't that going up? Let's go all the way up. Where's the bar at? There it is. Got it. All right, here we go. Let's see if it's saved. Oh, it's not on here. It's not on here. I guess I didn't upload them yet. No, I didn't upload them yet. Here's a good picture of us. There we go. Here's a good picture of us. And my people always tell me, they say, your kids look just like us. I know, I can't deny these ones. These are mine. These are my kids. They're there. They're mine. They're 100% mine. My son is going to be as tall as I am, or probably taller. My daughter's probably going to grow a little bit more. She's tall too. My wife's tall also. So we're going to be a tall family. But that was Easter Sunday. She's born in Guayavera. Nothing fancy. The little church we go to where we got married. But she won an award for having the highest chemistry score. She wasn't even a senior or anything like that. And to tell you the truth, she was like, it wasn't that hard. I mean, I don't think I even see my daughter study. I don't know if she even studies, to tell you the truth. But she wants to be a child psychologist. She's going to attend school locally here, and then go to med school. So I'll get to keep her around for 4 more years. That's how much I lucked up with this one. God, so good with it. Amazing. I am blessed. That is for sure. It was only 24-hour discipline. That's right. You're right, Terry. You're right. They still rock, but I wasn't never the biggest fan of Metallica. I never really got into Metallica. I like the hair bands, more like, Poison. But I was also very young. I wasn't into the headbanger stuff early on. My sister, her TV nights were Saturday nights and mine were Friday nights, or vice versa. Whenever the Headbangers Ball came on, we only had one TV, and we each had our nights. And on Sunday, it was everybody's TV. So, so she got to watch the Headbangers Ball on whatever night that was. That was her night, and that's what she watched. I hated it. I didn't want to watch that shit. I wasn't into rock back in those days. Rock grew into me over as I got older. In the beginning, it was straight hip hop, all hip hop. I wasn't even into alternative music when I was younger. That was my sister. She loved Kurt Cobain. I didn't like it. I didn't care for it. I was in the Fifth Ward Boys and anything to piss off my parents. Yeah. So yeah, I heard about that too. That's where I'll be tomorrow. at the hospital with my wife. She's having microfusion back surgery, and I want you guys, if you believe in prayer, to pray for her because she is the best person I know in the world. She deserves everything. Good to see you, Mr. Dusan here. What's up, Dusan? Good to see you, baby. Yeah, those are funny. They all have these rules like they can't prorate tornadoes, can't talk about anybody. Yeah. They're exciting though to watch if they ever find one. I'd rather not be in one. I'll tell you that much. I've been in one. It was an F1. That was good enough for me. I'm good. I only experience God's power anymore. I know all about the House of Destin, all about that brand. Well, tell us about it, Arxel. Why don't you come on here and tell us about it? I'm going to drop the link. You know what? That's going to become a new thing here. Once I go over these fragrances, I'm going to drop the link going forward. So if you want to join, you can, and you can chit chat with me if you'd like to. If not, I'll wrap it up. But that's what we're going to start every night, every time, as long as time willing. I'll try to do it at least once or twice a week. Besides the guest night, I'll drop the link when I'm on, and you guys can come on and talk. Yeah, I think so too, Corey. What's up, Corey? Max, I always thought Max Aroma owned Max Forte owned Max Aroma forever. I thought he owned it. To tell you the truth. Stan jumps on. I ain't never seen Stan on live. Okay, so we're caught up. Let's check out these. First of all, again, shout outs to Matt Luss for sending me this 100 ml. Gave me a discount on it because I broke my other one, a Fat Boy. My scent that's dedicated to me. Now, I didn't come up with it. It was just my favorite fragrances, and he put them together. I do strongly urge you to try it at fatboyfragrance.com or Mirror Image. So he sent me these four right here. We're going to go over these, and then we're going to pull out the doers, and then I'll drop the link. Jasmine Temple. Let's find out what Jasmine. Do I have any test strips over here? I got a couple up here still. Here we go. I'm just going to break these in half and use half. Jasmine Temple. I don't know what Jasmine Temple smells like at all. I don't even know what the hell it is. It's fucking nice, whatever it is. Not my favorite, but my wife would like this one. Yeah, this is more my wife's style than is mine. Jasmine Temple. It's nice. It's a 4 out of 5 first impression. Not bad. Yeah. I have never heard of that house, and maybe I'm just alone. Okay, this one seems like it's going to be a hit. Watermelon Wave Runner. I just got a feeling that this shit's going to knock. These are the free samples that I got with Mirror Image that Matt sent me. I know, must be nice. Oh, damn, this motherfucker. Ooh. The sprayer's bad, Matt, but it's okay. I can rub it together here. Hold on. I know you're not supposed to rub, but damn. What the hell is this? Oh, we got to look this one up. Hold on. We got to look this one up. Watermelon Wave Runner. I'm in on this one. That is amazing. That's a 10. That's a 5 out of 5. Where's my phone at? Here it is. Let's look up Watermelon Wave Runner real quick. All right. Mirror Image. Watermelon Wave Runner. Wave Rider, sorry. It is inspiration of room 1015 Wave Child. Huh. I think it's the one that Dua does, right? Called Wave Rider, right? I like that. I got to get that one. I want to get the real deal of that one. Next one up is called Violet Prophet. Violet Prophet. I don't buy the clones from that because I get clones from everywhere else. Violet Prophet is Andres de Ventusas Iris Naranza. Never heard of that one. Never heard of it. Yes, that one's nice. I think Dua has one called Wave Rider, right? No, that's not for me. That smells okay, but it's not for me. That's a 2 out of 5. Tropical Paradise. Tropical Paradise. What is this one? This has got to be good. I love a good tropical fragrance. Tropical Paradise is all right. Aventus ZZ1, Juicy Pineapple Note, Guerlain, and Aqua Allegoria. See, I thought I bought this one. This is the one that I forgot to buy, and I didn't buy, and I wanted to. I will be buying this one. This has coconut fizz in it from Guerlain, my favorite Guerlain. This is going to be amazing, I bet. It's hard to tell because these sprayers, unfortunately, they have a little oil in them. The coil does, and it puts off a funky smell. That is beautiful, though. Coconuts. Oh, yeah, that's a hit. I want that one immediately. I'm going to put that in my cart to get next week. Tropical Paradise. No doubt. I'm going to get that one immediately. Yeah, that's a hit. I got to get that before I do my tropical video. So I like Tropical Paradise the most because I was going to buy that one already because it had coconut fizz in there, which is from Guerlain, which I own. And it's got a juicy pineapple note and Aventus ZZ1. I don't know if that's a smoky batch or what that is. But last night I wore Dua's Poseidon's Elixir 15Y, and I got a lot of compliments wearing that. Damn fucking Poseidon. Damn it, Aventus, man. People just love it. Okay, so let's open up these vaulted Duas. I bought these about 3 days after I bought the Easter one. So the other one will be here tomorrow, or it'll be at the Dollar General tomorrow. I have to get somebody to go pick it up for me. I did not put these in the store yet, so I will do that when I get off here. These are mostly restocks or of the vaulted ones that I went and bought some vaulted ones. And I'll tell you how good they are and why you should have them. Oh, and I got me a new bottle of Blissful Sugar, too. Blissful Sugar. All right, here we go. Cali Citrus. I bought another bottle of this because I was almost out, and I got about a quarter left. Cali Citrus is so damn good. I love this fragrance. Love it. And I wanted to have an extra bottle because it sells good, but I also want to wear it. Cali Citrus is amazing. It's from Clementine, California's. It's Altier's Clementine, California, if I'm correct. And I should have bought that when it came out because it's hard to get now. Or it used to be hard. I don't think it's hard to get. That's what she said. All right, next one. Okay, Bergamot Smothered on Velvet. Did I buy this the first time? I don't remember if I bought Bergamot Smothered Shimmer, Bergamot Shimmer on Velvet. Did I buy this the first time? Do you guys remember? Is it in my store? Let me look it up because I don't know if I bought this one. If I did, I got an extra bottle of it now. Bergamot Shimmer of Velvet. I don't know if I bought this one the first time. I couldn't remember. Let me look it up. Bergamot. Yeah, I did buy it. February 21st, it looks like. Yeah, I did buy this one. So I got another bottle now. Let me just go ahead and add some more to that one. You know, we might sell this one tonight. Let's sell this one tonight. How much does this thing cost, Dan? How much this one cost? Let me know how much this one costs. We'll sell that one tonight if we want to. I don't need that one. I don't need 2 bottles of that one. Velvet Bergamot by Dolce & Gabbana, which is a great fragrance. I love the Velvet line. I had 3 of them. But Bergamot Shimmer, nobody's bought samples of it. I got 9 left. Still the original 9. So I don't know. I thought I didn't own that fragrance, so I bought it. So hold on, my alarm's going off. There we go. So I bought that one not knowing that I already had it. So if somebody wants to buy that one off of me, and I'll tell you what, I'll grab some more Duas from over here and we'll do a mini auction just to celebrate you guys. All right? If you want me to do that, say yeah. I will grab and I will do an auction on some Duas And I will do an auction on Dolce & Gabbana pineapple and the gritty pomelo one. Okay. Oh, that's an expensive fragrance then, Stan. It's about $42. So somebody's going to get a good deal on that one. All right. So here we go. Blissful Sugar. You know, I had to buy that again. I love Blissful Sugar. There it is. It's back in stock in the store. It'll be in the store in a minute. And look, when I get off the stream. So let's do a small little auction we'll do a little auction. All right, this is definitely a restock, and I love this one. This is Midnight Rendezvous with a Mobster. I was very low on this, and I wanted another bottle of it. Midnight Rendezvous with the Mobster. That is the one that I think I talked about on my last stream when I was making a sample of it. I was very low, and I wanted another one. I think that was a vaulted one, if I remember. What's the next one? All right, what is this? What is this one? Okay, this one I definitely love. And I was definitely low on this one. This is Dream of Turquoise. I bought this before I bought the Xerjoff. And it is spot on. First of all, color coordination. It is spot on exactly the same as Blue Hope from Xerjoff. I mean, spot freaking on. Oh. So what we're going to do is we're going to do an auction and give away a 2 ml of Imagination, a 10 ml. We're going to do this all in one on this one. So when I get ready, we're going to do a 10 ml of Fat Boy, right? A 2 ml of Imagination, and then a 10 ml of Dolce & Gabbana pineapple. I don't have Tiger, so what I'll do is I'll just throw in one of the favorite clone of it. So that way you can have on that one, okay? I don't want to get rid of my last little bit of Tiger. I need it for content. But Dream of Turquoise is perfect. Although the color looks off. I don't remember Dream of Turquoise. Hold on. I don't remember it being this color. Hold on. Yeah, that's what it smells like. Got a little Dua Funk. A little bit Dua Funk. This one's got a little funk on it. An expensive brand? Yes, I would say they are. For what they do. Yes, I had velvets. I had 2 velvets. I don't even remember what they were, but they were great. I just sold them because I didn't wear them. Good to see Dame 919 here. What's up, baby? Sunday, Poseidon's Cologne X, Hasselvat X. Whew. It's a good one, man. That's a really good one. Yeah, OG Blue Hope. That's really good. I had a bottle of Blue Hope too. All right, so the next one is Atmospheric. I was very low on Atmospheric. I don't remember what Atmospheric is, but I was super low on it. And I said, it's in the vaulted. Let's get that one too, because this one I think sold out twice. Oh yeah, Atmospheric smells really good. That's a nice fragrance. Woody, not really just woody. All right, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it was a 6 I got, or was it 7? Let me see. I can't remember how many it was. Let me keep these bags. That's why I ship your stuff up in. Let's see. How many was it? 6 or 5? 7. No, it was 6. So we got 6 of them. Okay, so yes. So if you guys want me to, we can auction off some stuff. I'm gonna get it ready. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna grab a couple boxes. Take down my beautiful Tommy Lamani monkey's bed. Look at that motherfucker. Damn it, that's good. Let's put that somewhere where it's safe. So I got 2 bottles of Blue Atlas, by the way. Great fragrance. All right. Let's see what we can do. All right. I don't think you guys will want that one. You know, I don't know if y'all want that one either. That's kind of girly. Let's see if I can find some good ones there. Fluffy caramel spun sugar, not your style. Okay, here we go. We're definitely going to auction off a 1111 elixir because I have 2 of these extra. This is sold out. You can't get it no more. 1111 elixir. Dua's birthday cake. Nobody's gonna like that. Deadly flower, maybe. Sky of sugar, no. I need that one. I need to find at least 5 we can do. We got 1 right now, 2 right now. I've got duas everywhere, so bear with me. Caramel pear, no. I need that one. That one, the one's low. Cotton sugar, no. Creamy vanilla sugar candy, 42. Maybe. Let's put that one up. Maybe somebody will like that one. All right, we gotta find 3 more or 2 more. I'm looking for one specific one. I know I got 3 of. Precious Amber. We're definitely gonna do Precious Amber. All right. And there's my extra 1111 elixir because I got 2. I had 3 of them, I think, at one. I think I bought 3. Okay. All right. No, that one's not the right time of year for that one. Pink pep. No, that one's too girly. Give me 1 second. I got to pull to the other side. Believe me, I got to do a lot of rearranging next week, too. I have 0 room for anything anymore. Let's see what these are. These should be fairly new. Okay, Sun Island, no. You know what? Captivating Nature. Let's try selling that one. All right, let's see what this one is. You know what? We'll sell this one too. All right. And we'll sell this one too. Okay, so we've got a good bit here. Okay, Stan, if you could tell me the price of each of these where we're going, and I'll tell you what I want for them. Okay. All right, so that's a good one. Maybe we can sell that one too. I have too much of that one. All right, so just trying to do this just for you guys. All right. All right, so we have a Dua small 5 to 6 bottle Dua auction. We're going to have one special auction in honor of this fragrance right here, Fat Boys fragrance from Mirror Image. And then we're going to do a 10 ml of this bad boy, Super Allegra, but in one of those nice bottles that I have. So you'll get a bottle of Super Allegra in one of these nice 10 mLs, okay? We'll do that. There you go. There's 3 things. All right? Who needs super chats, right? Just sell a couple bottles. Okay, so let's start off with this one right here. Let's start off with a 10 ml of Super Allegra discontinued. This is my backup bottle. There you go. This was the scent of the year last year for me. It won best fragrance of the year. Damn, I love this fragrance. It just gets better every time I spray it. Good to see John Boy. What's up, John Boy? Great to have you here. Great to have the 21 people watching. Thank y'all for being here. It starts at midnight on Thursdays every night. So Friday at 12 a.m. it starts. Every sale. Okay, so here we go. And there will be some new stuff, Adam. Thank you for being here, Adam. There'll be some new stuff. You can use promo code SAVE5 right now. It'll basically be just one promo code. I don't know what it is yet. I don't know what the Mother's Day specials are going to look like. I don't know if I'm doing anything special or not. Only thing I can guarantee you, there's no BOGOs coming. So no BOGOs for sure. BOGOs are very time consuming. People buy 30 samples at a time, and it just ain't worth my time to pack them. It just isn't. The money's not worth it. It just takes too much time. So, we're going to definitely have a sale. It'll be starting tomorrow night at midnight. It'll go active. I don't know what it is yet, but we do have new stuff that I will be putting up for pre-order that you can take advantage of with the sale. So, you guys ready? I'm ready. So, to refresh your memory, we haven't done an auction probably in a month and a half. Is you pay me through these options right here, Cash App or PayPal. Either one's fine. It's the same email on either one. Shipping is not included on any of these sales. None of them. So add $5 to your final total at all. So let's just go ahead and make this the old-fashioned bid, okay? We're going to do what's called a blind bid. So we are auctioning off a 10 ml of the discontinued Chanel Allure Home Sport Super Allegra, my fragrance of the year last year, in a premium decant. Beautiful decant, 10 ml. All right. You can bid whatever you want after I type in or write on my phone what the let me go to my notes. I'll write in the notes what the reserve is. We have to hit the reserve to sell it, okay? Where's my Samsung notes? There they are. All right, so new notes, auction. All right, so Super Allegra. All right, so I'm going to put, I think this is a fair price. I'm sorry. All right, so I got in there. So bid away. You can bid whatever you want. You can bid $1. You can bid whatever you want by placing it in the chat, okay? Super Allegra. So if somebody bids $10, might not be enough here. So I'm just telling you right now. We'll take a little bit more. We'll do a timer for 1 minute. If I don't feel any action, we'll move on. The main event's going to be the Fat Boy fragrance. We'll do that last. All right, I started a timer. Yes, they have one on it too, but there's nothing like having the real deal, Stan, to compare it to. If you're a reviewer and you want to, because there's going to be a lot of clones, this one coming out eventually, you're definitely going to want to have a sample of it. And it is definitely okay to have only a sample that this shit's expensive. Stan, we're getting close. We're almost there. We're not at the reserve yet. Matter of fact, this reserve, going back on my word, does include shipping, okay? The reserve I got written down on my notes does include shipping. Stan is more than halfway there. We got 15 seconds left. No, we can start over when somebody bids. So we got 1 minute left. Stan has a high bid of 20. Not enough to hit the reserve yet. And you know what we haven't done in a while either? You know what? I'm going to mix one together right now while we're waiting, okay? I'm going to make a mystery bag, okay? I'm going to make up a mystery bag. Just going to throw some stuff in there. I'm not even going to look what it is. I put some 3 mLs, some 2 ml. Well, can I put that in there? What is that? Yeah, I can put that in there. I gotta look and make sure I don't put that in there. Okay, I can't put that's the last of the Creed of Venice I got. Can't put that in there. That's the last of the Green Average Tweet I got. Can't put that in there. All right, put that in there. I'll put that in there too. Was that? Yeah, I can put that in there. I got another one that's coming. All right, so the timer is up. So last chance to get in on the reserve. Okay. The reserve was $35 with shipping and everything, which means it was $30, which is way more than fair. $10 cheaper than what I sell in my store for. I'm sorry, I don't even sell Super Allegra in my store anymore. I don't sell it. So this was your one chance to get it from me. $35, last chance. Somebody puts up 35, they win it. Okay. I'm filling up this mystery bag here with a bunch of stuff. So let's do the mystery bag next. I just filled this bag up with all the samples I got from Mirror Image, and I put a bunch of other stuff in there. That's full. A bag full of samples. What could they be? It's a mystery. This will be a buy it now price of $50 with shipping and everything, and you can have this whole bag. $50 sounds way more than fair because 2 of these things in here cost $30. You know what? I'm going to add one more thing in there. I can't put that. Yeah, that's worth it. I put that in there. It's a good one. It's discontinued. All right, so yeah, so there's probably about 20 decants in here. A couple 5 mLs and a 110 ml of a new release. So there you go. $50 and you can have it. And that'll we'll do that for a minute, and then we'll do the doers. I'm a little out of practice with auctions. It's been a while. Can I say $50 is a good deal? All right, so nobody wants a Super Allegra. I am fine with that because that is my jam. If you're just joining, thank you for being here. We're doing an impromptu auction because I felt like it, and I'm in a good mood. All right, last chance, $50 going once, going twice. So let's go through this bag. All right, if you decide you want to buy it after the fact or what's in here, you're gonna pay me $60. All right, so Ferrari's bright and rolly. Okay, not that impressive. All right, all the samples that I got from Mirror Image, there's 8 of them. You know, Ferrari's bright and rolly is probably about $10. That's about 20, man, but maybe $15 worth of $18 worth of stuff right now. Just taking those out of the account. Next, we have Paris Corner Appletini. That's $5. So that's $25. All right. Latafa's Duncan, that is $5 or $7. That's about $30 right there. 27, 30. Boss Bottled Bold Citrus, that's $35. So right there, I'm at $65, and I haven't even got into the rest of them yet. Fragrance World's the Creed clone. Killian's Appletini on the Rocks in a 3 ml. Killian's Smoking Hot in a 3 ml. So right there, that's easily $15, $20 just for those two. And something else in there. So it was $50. I would took for it before I said it was in there. And I had a special thing I was going to include with it if somebody bought it at $60, but we'll move on. Let's move on to the doers. Let's talk about the one that I bought by accident today. Bergamot Shimmer of Velvet on Velvet. There we go. Brand new, never sprayed, never opened. It retails for $60. You get 30% off, brings it down to $42. I will take $30 shipping and everything for it. I'm just going to speed round these. So you can say, I'll take that for 30. Just let me know. I'll take the Bergamot for 30. I'm going to keep on going. That's 30, okay? $30. Shipping included. So you're paying 25 for something that's a lot cheaper than that. That's a steal. Next one up will be $35, and it is Vanillic Dreams of Casino Royale Nights. $38. I'll take 38 for this one. That's with shipping and everything. So you're really paying $32 for a $42 fragrance on Dua's website. Vanillic Dreams, the Casino Royale Nights. So Stan took that one. Let me put that in the notes so I don't forget. Stan, you got that one, buddy. That was Shimmer, Bergamot Shimmer. Bergamot. Shimmer. $30 to Stan. All right. So I can't believe you guys are not going for this. This is a really good fragrance, man. This is a hit, and nobody ever samples it. I don't get it. This is one of the best vanilla fragrances out there. All right, Precious Amber. How much is Precious Amber, Stan? I think this is 60 or 55. I don't remember, and I don't even know what Precious Amber is, but I have a lot of it left. Thank you, Stan, for paying. Okay, Jason. Now, see, I'll accept your friend request. So, Precious Amber. How much is that one, Stan? I don't know. Remember how much it is? If it's 33, then I'll take 20. If it's 60, I'll do. Oh, it's 55. So we'll do. It's those are 37 after discount. I'll do 30. 30 for Precious Amber. Precious Amber, $30. That is cheaper than what you can buy it on Dua's website. Plus, I ship way fucking faster. All right, Precious Amber. All right. Tell you what, I will do both of these for $50. Precious Amber and Captivating Nature. You can have both of these for $50 with shipping and everything. That is a steal of the century. Call it the police. And then I'm going to double up these last two because I think they're great for the summer. So, but if you want to buy them separately, the Captivating Nature is $20. The Precious Amber is Captivating Nature is $22. Then the Precious Amber is 30. I think that's fair. All right. Just got to tell me if you want. I'll keep going. I'm going to speed around this because we got 3 left. All right. I'm going to combine all 3 of these and I'm going to ask. All right. This one is 60. This one is 60. And that one is 33. So in retail value on here, you have $155. Okay. On Dua's best sale, you can save 30% on that. So that is about $95, which you could spend to get these 3. Okay. On their best sale. For a blind purchase here, I'll do $80 for shipping and everything. If I have to tell you what they are, it'll be $85. So save yourself $5. I'll give you a minute while I get ready to do the last thing. I'm bagging these back up. But back to the whole monetization thing. We will get over this. This too shall pass. And I'm going to go ahead and drop the link if anybody wants to join. They're more than welcome to. If you just want to stop by and say hi or stop by and show some love, you're more than welcome to. Or if you just want to come on here and tell me you want to buy it live, and you want to be a person, tell me you want to buy something. All right, so those 3 that I want for $80, which is now $85, is coconut gelato. Amazing. Amazing. Chilling in the Pacific, sipping white milk. And creamy vanilla sugar candy 42, which is not that bad. A great gift for your wife. That was $85. That's about $10 cheaper than what you can buy at retail with Dua's slow ass shipping. I would ship these out tonight. You would get them by Monday. If you want to buy them separately, this is $22. The candy one. These 2 right here are $35 a piece because they're expensive and they're very popular. But yes. But if you want to buy all of them together, it's $85. All right. The last one of the night is the discontinued one that you cannot get anymore. And I will take $30 for it. I know it's 33, but you can't get it. So if you want 1111 elixir, which I like, I don't love, but I like, it's $30 shipping and all. No. 35 with shipping and all. I'm not giving this one away. This one sells on eBay for more than them $30. This is 35 with shipping and everything. It's discontinued. You can't get it anymore. They're not bringing it back. $35. If somebody wants it. If not, and now you guys can still. Yeah, shots do a slow ass shipping. That's right. All right, so let's do the one now. You guys can think about it. I'm gonna move on now to the last one. This last one will be an open bid. You know what? No, I'm gonna start the bidding myself on this one. You're gonna get a 10 ml of my fragrance that they made for me over at Mirror Image. It is Fat Boy. No, I don't. I just have one. I didn't buy two of those RXL. It's one of the few ones I did buy, and I still cannot go on the Paco Rabanne and order that damn fragrance. I'm having the same problem you're having. It's ridiculous. I want to buy Invictus Absolute, Victory Absolute, but it won't let me. I don't know why, but I can't buy anything from Paco Rabanne. I have the money, but it won't let me. Yeah, I only have my bottle of it. I didn't buy two of those for some reason. I should have. No, I barely sell you the other one. It's a cool looking bottle. So a 10 ml of Fat Boy, which is a blend of Imagination and Tiger and Dolce & Gabbana Pineapple. I'm also going to give you a 10 ml of Dolce & Gabbana Pineapple and a 2 ml of Imagination and a 5 ml of one of my of Grandeur or of your choice, Grandeur, Scepter, or Pisa as your Tiger kind of, because I don't have any Tiger that I can sell. Or you can get the duo one if you want in a 3 ml. Enter the leopard one. Your choice. So we're going to start the bidding at, what do you think is fair here? I sell 10 mLs of Dolce & Gabbana Pineapple for $45 on my website. $45. Okay. And I've already sold one sample. So it sells. Yeah, I had that. Remember, Arxel? I had that happen to me on my Fanatics thing. I got flagged for fraud. I think you have to call them and have the fraud removed. Can they do that? That's a dumbass way to run a business, if you ask me. All right. So, like I said, Dolce & Gabbana Pineapple is $45. Okay. I think it was good. I did a review on it. I mean, I think it was good. I just didn't love it. It was kind of too much of a stretch. And we talked about how the overt sexuality of that line, like they really push a narrative with those Jean Paul Gaultier fragrances. I mean, really hard. I mean, it's hard, it's funny sometimes you watch me. I would consider myself a macho kind of guy, or other macho reviewers talk and hold these bottles because it's kind of I wonder if that was the intent of Jean Paul Gaultier, to see these grown men hold these bottles shaped like a male's body and freak out over them. It's crazy. All right, so here we go. I guess a 10 ml. What does he sell those 11 mLs for? Like what? How much does the Mirror Image 11 mLs cost? I don't know. Let me see here. Hold on. He sells a 12 ml for $20. So a 10 ml would probably be 12. No, I'll say 15. So that's 15 and 45. Okay. And then a 2 ml of Imagination, you're going to pay for. That's 30. That's $25 all day, every day. So that's $25 plus 45 plus 15. And then just throwing in the other one. So that's 25, 15, that's 40, and that's 45. So I'm going to start the bidding at, you know what? I'm not even going to do bidding. I'm going to make you the best deal you've ever heard on this deal right here. That is almost $100 worth of fragrances. What do you guys think is fair? What do you think is fair? I'm gonna put a number on here, and whoever guesses it and they want to buy it at that price I put on here, I will throw in a 2 ml sample of Super Allegra just for fun. No, not Super Allegra, but of the new Joey Cannoli Triple X. Just for fun, a 2 ml of that. Just for fun. If you can guess and win the amount that I'm about to put on my phone. Let's have fun with it. All right. So this is the Fat Boy bundle, as I like to call it. All right. I got it in there. So just guess. If you guess right, you win it. And I will give you a free sample of the new Joy Cannoli Triple XL. So just guess. Now, if you want to guess, doesn't mean you're obligated to buy it, but if you want to guess for fun, you can too. Just put for fun after it. What do you think I put? It's $100 worth of stuff on the low end. If you included the $6 sample from the Grandeur and the Joy Cannoli, it's probably closer to about $125. What do you think I put up? Let's take a guess. What kind of celebration can we have today? If you've never tried Dolce & Gabbana Pineapple, you're missing out. It's one of the best fragrances ever made. This one combines my favorite fragrances into one, and this is a hit. And it will be. And am I being a little too narcissistic here? Am I saying this is the best thing I've smelled all year? No, I'm not saying that, but damn, it is pretty close. You get a 10 ml of that, and you get a 2 ml of the real deal Louis Vuitton Imagination. Not the fake shit, but the real deal. That's worth $30 by itself. Hell, Louis Vuitton's expensive. But if nobody wants to guess, I will tell you what it was. See, what did I put? Last chance to guess. Just somebody guess. You ain't got to buy it. I want somebody to guess, at least see if you guys can guess how nice I was. Because it is pretty nice. I put Fat Boy Bundo. What's a Bundo? There we go. All right. Nobody wants to guess. You guys are scared. It's just a guess. Damn it, man. Lawless nailed it on them for fun. Lawless guess for fun. He was really close. The guess right here by Stan is a guess. Rob King, are you guessing or are you buying? Because if you did, you won that at that price. It's $60 and you get a free sample of the Joy Cannoli if you want to. If you're buying, that's not. If not, it's cool too. But it was $60. That's half the price of what it would have went for. That's a deal and a half. So I'm telling you, the Dolce & Gabbana alone is, well, you got it, Rob King. You know where to send the money. You got it. Congratulations, man. You got a fucking amazing deal. You got an amazing deal. Amazing. That is a great deal. You got it, Rob King. Thank you, Rob. Good to see you here, man. You can send the money to right there below, either Cash App or PayPal, whichever you're easier with. I'll ship it out tonight. You'll get it by Monday. And Rob, when you get it in, I want you to come back and tell us what you think about that Dolce & Gabbana Pineapple and the Fat Boy fragrance. And let me know what you think about Triple XXL, because that one was a little rough. We got 30 people watching. I'm going to drop the link again. Somebody wants to join, you can. This is open mic night times. We're going to start calling this part of the show, and I'm going to come up with like a little graphic for it. We're going to call this open mic, baby. It's your chance to come on and talk if you want to. You can. You were close, Rob, but he got it at 60. I had 70 to begin with, I thought, but I moved it to 60 because I really wanted to be fair with it. You know, we made $90. We'll use that money to take the kids somewhere on this weekend. No, I'll use that money for Amazon stuff, and I'll save the other money for the kids. I'll give it to my son. He can buy himself something nice this weekend when we're in Nashville. But yes, and if you pay through PayPal, make sure your address should be on there. But if you pay through Cash App, please email me your address or please put it in the comments. Okay? In the comment on Cash App, and it'll tell me what your address is so I know where to send it. Rob, I think I've sent you stuff before, but I can't remember. So that was a little mini auction. We don't do auctions that often, but I was feeling it because I bought the wrong fragrance. And I can't believe we didn't sell it. We just sold the stand. At least we sold that one. You know, I'm surprised we didn't sell this fragrance. You know how good this fragrance is, Coconut Gelato? This is a summertime fragrance. This is not a wintertime. This is not a gourmand. This is a everyday wear kind of fragrance. And speaking of everyday wear gourmands, Easter Gourmand from Dua is the best smelling one they've ever made of any holiday. I'm telling you right now, when I do my review, I'm going to call it. That is the best ever. That smells so good. I never said the performance was great on it, but I don't care. It just smells so good, and my wife loves it. She loves that fragrance. Next thing I want to see from Matt Lusk is God of Fire, Dolce & Gabbana Pineapple, Virgin Island Water. No, you know what? No Virgin Island Water. I want to see Acro Rise, Dolce & Gabbana Pineapple, and what's another good pineapple fragrance? I'm trying to think here. Well, I'll tell you what. Leisure in Paradise, Acro Rise, and Dolce & Gabbana Pineapple. Combine those three. Call it, I don't know. That sounds amazing, too. You know what would be good with Dolce & Gabbana Pineapple, too? City Rhythms St. John's with Dolce & Gabbana Pineapple. Oh, but that's good, too. That'd be really good, too. Really good. I just think Dolce & Gabbana Pineapple is so underrated. Like, it is so. I think the bottle threw people off because it was a big 200 ml and had a little pineapple on it. It looked like SpongeBob. But when I got that bottle, I bought mine for like $120. Believe me, I had to pay way more of that to Smelly Man. Okay. And the problem with the ones on Macari's, I've seen some fakes, and I don't trust Macari right now. But Dolce & Gabbana Pineapple smells amazing. Amazing. I was so glad to have another bottle. Now, I'm only selling 100 mLs of it because then I'm pulling it from the shelf. The rest of it is mine because I do make a lot of content with that. Good to see Robert here. Robert, I sent your package out the other day, your big order. It went out the other day. Matter of fact, everybody's order that was not a pre-order went out yesterday, and anything that was ordered today will go out today, too. Good call. I think I will layer. You know what? I think I will do a video because I did this with Advantis one time. I did a blending stream where I blended fragrances. What would you guys think about this? This is an idea of mine, and I'm working on a prototype for it, a patent on it too. A 10 ml decant, right? I'm gonna say a 5 ml decant that it kind of, and then 4 of them, right? Or you can have 2 of them, or how many you want. You take your favorite fragrances that you like. You put them in these little 5 ml decants. You put them into this little thing. And you can either have 2 of them, 1 of them, all of them all at once. Now, I have a bottle that does that already. A bottle that does that, but I want a decant holder to do that. I want to find something where we can take 3 mLs. It can't be 5. It's got to be a 10 ml size decant that it can have 4 different compartments that never touch each other, not even to the spray. This is tough. I know. I'm trying to figure out how to do it. That you can blend them however you want. If you want 2 of one, though, you'll have to have like 4 sprayers on this thing because you don't want them mixing unless you want to mix them. So you could put, and all you got to do is take your glass decant and screw it in on there, and then that's what you got. A great travel thing too. You could take it and travel with it. That's a thing I would love to make. I would sell tons of them. What I mean by that is, say if you had 2 ml samples of everything, right? That would total 8. And you plug them into this thing. Let's say this was let me find something that kind of looks like, okay, here we go. Let's say if it was a thing like this, right? And you plugged it into the bottom, all around 4 of them, right? And then you have 4 sprayers at the top. And you can mix them however you want. You want 2 of one, or you want all 3, you want all 4, you just want 1. That way you can carry 4 fragrances around with you in this cool little contraption, which I have a prototype of it, or like an idea, like a 3D render of it, but I don't really have a finished product. And you can mix them, wear 1, or wear all 4, or wear 2. And then if you want to go different, you can put different ones in there. You kind of, I probably recommend to take some solution and spray through the sprayer where it kind of cleans itself out before you put the new ones in there. Sell them for $25-$30 a piece. Thank you. Thank you, Rob. I want to get it out tonight because I won't be able to ship anything after I go to bed tonight because I won't be back for a couple of days. Hey, buddy, what you got there? Oh, he got some Simpson stuff he want to show off. Come and show. Hey, come on, show it up, man. Where'd you get this stuff? This new stuff or that stuff you got the other day? All right. Take it all out so we can see the whole thing. Take the whole thing. Take the seat out. Show them the seat. This was cool. See? And then they got little places you put them on. Give me the Homer one. And they have those slots you can put them in. So watch this. You put Homer in his slot, like right here.
Yeah, you kids gotta go to school. I gotta go to work. The only one who has it easy is Marge.
Give me another one. Give me Marge. Homer. I dated a girl one time until like that. She had hairy arms too. We'll leave Marge back here. Here we go.
Marshmallow squares?
That spot is really weird.
Marshmallow squares?
Pretty good.
That's not Marge. Yeah.
Now we got the little dog.
Yeah. Snowball too.
How's it going there? Who's this? Oh, the little dog, little cat there. Man, there we go.
You got this TV with Itchy and Scratchy on it.
Oh yeah, the Itchy and Scratchy show. Yeah, there we go. All right, well, thank you, buddy.
Well,
It's really
still
good.
more. We got Bart.
So who's staying $110? What are we talking about $110 for? I don't remember what we're talking about, Adam. Adam, what are you talking about $110? I'm confused. I think we sold that one.
Yes.
But I would be willing to do one more, Adam, if you wanted one. I don't know what the $110 is, though. That's all right.
But yeah,
There's Bart Simpson.
this is my first one I got. I got this guy for $20.
Oh, yeah, it's my favorite right here. Krusty the Clown.
Busted Krusty. Daddy said I should have got Sideshow Bob.
Yeah, you need Sideshow Bob. He's the real villain.
I'll get him eventually.
All right, here you go, buddy. I got to finish this stuff. I could have a kiss good night. Are you about to go to bed or is it bedtime yet? Doggies inside? Oh, thank you for putting the doggies up. They got food? You going to miss us tomorrow?
Mm-hmm. Well, they were out.
I love you, buddy. You let him in? Okay, thank you. I don't know what hurricane you're talking about. I'm confused. Yeah, that's cool, isn't it? A new decant, right? No, you really can't. You can't use them again. I have a solution I use on my syringes, but I change them out after a week or 2 weeks or so. Either way, the problem with using the same, you don't want somebody to get the wrong idea about a fragrance. So, I have made it a point now to make sure that I soak them at night before I go to bed. I have a solution. It's just basically water, a little bit of vinegar, and not vinegar, bleach. A little bit of bleach, some regular dish soap, and water. Just a teaspoon of bleach, 2 cups of water, and say 5 or 6 drops of dish soap. And you mix it up and you put them in there. Then you let them soak in there. Take them apart, let them soak, and then you dry them out. You gotta let them air dry. That's the key. Maybe you can survive a decant, but decants don't cost that much. I recommend just having extra on the extra decants. Depends on how much you care about your fragrances. I mean, plastic decants are fine. Now, I did find the culprit on these Dua decants that sprays were messed up. I am so sorry. I will be not buying that brand anymore. I'll be buying a different brand from Amazon for the 3 mLs. So I fixed that. Because actually one of his fragrances had the same issue. It just sprays out in a glob. That's not good. So going forward, right before we finish the stream, I will drop the mic for open mic night. So if you weren't prepared tonight, that's fine. Maybe next time you be prepared to join I strongly recommend you to join and come on. If you have something you want to share or you have a fragrance collection you want to show off, we love those. We love when people come on here and show off their fragrances. That's the funnest ones. I think one of my favorite videos we ever did was the Rate My Fragrance Collection. That was a great video. Yeah, but he's right. A new decant. So imagine a decant that can hold 4 decants and you can do your own blending. And you can swap them out whenever you want. And it's still travel size. Imagine that. How cool would that be? Now, I have a bottle that does that already from Judith Lieber. It has 3 of them in there, but it's big. I want something that's no bigger than, say, the size of a Dua bottle as far as size that you can put in your pocket and it will hold 4 different fragrances and you can mix them however you want to mix them. If you want to wear a Venice in the morning, so you ain't got to carry 4 decants around or 4 bottles. You just carry, or if you want to blend a Venice, Green Iris Tweed, Imagination, and I don't know, whatever you want to do, you can blend them yourself. The thing that's hard about a blend is this: spraying them equally. When you're doing your blends on your hand and you're spraying two fragrances, not every sprayer has the same amount of punch. And if you overspray one, you kind of can affect the other one. So that's why these hybrids are so cool, because they're already blended for you, right? But what if you could take 4 fragrances, spray them equally at the same time, because that sprayer has 4 holes where 4 fragrances come out and they go on your skin and you got all 4 on there, but they're not touching each other. So what that means is when they spray out, they kind of are, but they each have their own scent profile and they're all mixing together when they come to you. That's what I think is the most cool about that innovation. Not because when you get this one, they're already mixed together. It's one spray. When you do the layering, you're layering one, you're layering a second, but it's never, you don't smell one. You always smell them all at once. But when you spray them from a certain angle, when the spray hits your skin, and that kind of idea I have, you're going to get all of them all at once, separated, but together. I don't know if that makes sense or not. It's kind of like having a 4-barrel dart gun and it shoots 4 darts. They all kind of come really close together on the dartboard, but they're close enough where they're almost touching, but they're not. That's the idea I think would work. I think it's a neat idea. Once you get enough of them made, you can sell them on Amazon like crazy. Okay. All right. So going forward, let's no, they already had, they already had that. I get that, but I think it's the prototype would, I wish I could share with you. It was, I don't want to, but the prototype works, man. And I have 2 prototypes. I have one that's for 2, only for 2, because it mixes 2. And that's a whole other reason why I'm doing that. That's for a long way down the road. It's a little idea I'm working on. But and it might start off as a 2-1, like with just 2, and then we'll evolve into 3 or 4. But for now, you could make a prototype that has 2 sprayers on it and a place to screw in 2 decants. And they have 2 strings, 2 hoses that run right into their sprayers. That's easier to do. And I know a case is cool, but having a fragrance that could blend it for you, 2 of them, is pretty cool. That's what we'll start with. 4 is like the ultimate goal. But all you really need is a 3D rendering machine, or you get somebody to render it for you and you have the idea. You can get the threads, everything done. You just got to kind of figure out how you want to do it. There'll be plastic, of course, because it's just easier to work with plastic for now. No, they can't be plastic. They have to be glass, because they have to. Well, you can use these decants, is what I'm saying. They'll sit inside of a cylinder. You screw them into the cylinder and you'll put the bottom back on, and it'll be about the size of a Dua sample, but shorter. About that width. I think it can work. I'm telling you. And you probably would do 3 mLs. That'd be big enough. And you put them in there and you screw them in at the top. And then they have hoses that'll run into the sprayers. and then you spray like this, and you get them both separate but still together. Hey, I think it's a good idea because you can do all different kind of things. It's crazy. Not everybody gets your favorite hybrid down, you know? Did I mention the house that has inspiration in St. Bart's? I don't know who that is. John, but I know you love St. Bart's. Me and you both love that fragrance. I'm going to be working on my best tropical fragrances list this year. It's one of the most popular requests of the year, the tropical list. Which ones did we sell? We sold the Fat Boy bundle and the Bergamot one. Okay, that's what we sold today. Okay, making sure I don't get them confused. And we had the mystery bag here too that we didn't sell. I'm gonna put back over here. I'll tell you what, if somebody wants to give me 80 for this, I know it's more than what I wanted, but I'm throwing in something that's worth more than this also. It's a mystery. So, you know what? Somebody wants to give me $100, they can have this, and they're going to get a mystery surprise that's worth more than this. That's the last offer I'm making. I'm not going to tell you what it is. But it's worth more than $100 on its own. So this mystery bag and a mystery gift, $100. I know, right? That's taking a chance, right? What is it? I'm not going to tell you what it is, by the way. That would ruin the fun. You just have to take a chance with me. Come on and take a ride with me. Anyways, so the demonetizing is going to impact the way the channel works. Yeah, and be careful, Rob, with those two, because I see a lot of fakes out there on that one. And I don't know why there's so many fakes on St. Bart's. But I don't know what house that is. I don't know. But St. Bart's is amazing. It's not blended enough. Like we should see St. Bart's blended with Virgin on water and Dolce & Gabbana pineapple. I would call it the perfect getaway. There you go, man. I just gave you a great name. The perfect vacation. Or maybe we get this with Dolce & Gabbana pineapple. Call it the way of the pineapple. I don't know. I'm just making it up. I just like showing this bottle off because nobody's got this. So look at that bottle. Look how beautiful that is. So when we go to Australia, I'm going to be bringing Mark and Carla a fragrance gift that they don't have here. They can't get there. So I'm working on that too. And we're really looking forward to that trip. The first step of going to Australia is making sure my wife's back is good to go. It is unfair the way the world has treated her back, in my opinion, the way nature or God works. The nicest person, the hardest working woman I know, the best mother, best wife, and she has an old lady's back. I'm telling you, it's horrible. So, and I'm the old guy here, overweight. Look at me. I'm like, I'm the out of shape guy, and she's thin and beautiful, and she was beautiful when she was larger. That's not the point, but she has the bad back. And I'm just like, man, and I don't have any back problems. Sometimes I sleep wrong, but nothing like real bad back problems. My physical problems are none now. I used to have like ankle problems, but when I lost the weight, you guys did not know this about me, but I weighed a lot more than I weigh now. And I've gained some of it back, but not too much. Here's a picture of me at one of my highest weights ever. Let's see if I can find it. I was in Atlanta, Georgia. I think it might be here. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. All right. I'm going to show you guys something that's really cool that you guys probably have never seen. We're about to go way back here. All right. We're going to show you some things. All right. So I'm going to share something I've never shared with you guys before. You ready? You ready? This is your boys. This is I think this is 1994. If I'm correct. This was 1994. You ready for some nostalgia? Here you go. This is so cool. I can't believe I'm sharing this with you guys. Look for number 79.
Second down and third down and 1 yard to go for the first down, third and 2 for the touchdown. And again, running behind those big guards and tackles on the right side, Juan Nazario and Richard Burfield, 330 pounds and 270 pounds respectively. Both
Did he say 330 pounds? I think it was 330 pounds. All right.
juniors both will be back again.
I was a junior, so yes, my.
Center, Adam McCandless, 210 junior.
All right. So if you look, I am the right guard.
Your left guard, 200.
No, I'm sorry. I am the left guard. No, I can't remember what I played. Right guard. No, right guard. Right guard, right there.
35 pounds in Bakari Bird. So the Jackets are huge up front.
Look at your boy knocking the people out the ball. Oh, he fumbled in the end zone. Oh, we got it back. That's my. There's your boy. So let's go back. Go back one more time. Watch your boy. I'm gonna try to show you again. Hold on. That was my best friend Klaus. He's the one that got that fumble. Oh, Klaus. All right, so I am right here on the right side of the quarterback. I take my guy out, no problem. Look at that blocking, baby.
Again, there's the gift to Woods, and Woods fights his way. There's a fumble.
Oh, golly. Golly, boy. What a time. I don't remember what it was. It's no, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Oh, that was your guess down there. Well, you were being more friendly on that one. So yeah, that is your boy back in the day. Here's what I looked like in my freshman year. Look at that. Look at that handsome man. Damn. When I used to have hair. Those were the days. Look at that hair, man. God, I had beautiful hair. It's beautiful hair. I can't zoom in. I want to zoom in, but I don't remember how to zoom in on this. Oh, here we go. Zoom in. Look at that. Look at that hair. Look at that hair. Man. Beautiful hair. Just a stunning, stunning set of hair there. What I want to show you, though, is a picture of me. I don't remember where. I don't think it's here, actually. I'm going to have to go to somewhere else. Maybe this is the one right here. I haven't watched all these yet. I have like somebody recorded every one of our games and did it. But let me back out of this and I'm gonna show you. I think it was Atlanta, Georgia, where I did that. So it's Atlanta, Georgia. Sorry, Atlanta. There we go. I think I misspelled that, didn't I? Oh, it's Atlanta. Sorry. Atlanta, Georgia. Here we go. This is the picture, the biggest of me. I think it was in this picture. I think it was. Here it is, right here. Yep, this is it right here. This was me at my biggest, I think. Massive. Let me find. Here we go. Oh, one more back over. I don't think that's the right one. Is that the right one? There we go. Look at his shirt. Okay, I might not look as big as I look in there, but I'll tell you, I'm not as big as that anymore. I was pretty big. I'm not that big anymore. That shirt fits me a lot better now. Damn, I look like a mess. Damn. This was pre-Fat Boy Fragrance reviews, by the way. There's one more of me somewhere, like leaning up against at the national. Here it is. This is the one I'm always going back to when I think about if I gained any weight. There you go. I look older too. I look like I'm 50 in that picture. A Bundy material. That's right. I bet I could throw a football over the mountains, but that was me at my biggest weight before I decided to start losing weight to have surgery. I know I'm big, but I'm not that big. So I definitely have still kept some of the weight off. I always look at that picture and say, that was really unhealthy, Juan. But I thought I'd share that with you guys. Anyways, I was an all state and all area offensive guard and played a little college football on top of that. So back to the whole way things are going to work from now on. So we won't have music. We'll have, non-copyright music. We will not show videos of other channels. We will not show any kind of like movie things like that, which is not a big deal on our live streams. I will do the intro right there, and I'll come on when the intro is almost done and go right into the video. I'll keep up the energy. I'll keep it up. We're also going to have guest time. Like while I'm talking here, I will be constantly dropping the link. It's something for you guys to get used to because listen, I am to be honest, and I'm not trying to be cocky, but I am kind of intimidating. Not because I'm mean, but I am a lot to take in. Okay. A lot to take it. So some people are like, man, I'm gonna go in there. I gotta be like Fat Boy. No, be yourself. Come on here and be yourself. They don't need another one of me. They need different things. Y'all don't need to see 4 of me. You need to see a whole group of people like we had here last week. So everybody is welcome. Come on, if you're a subscriber or you're just a fan. This is something that's going to happen going forward, and we're going to call it open mic. It's open mic time. That'll be after the Paul video, after that, or like that. So everybody is welcome to come on. So that's one thing we're going to change. Not because of demonetization, but because I need to start pushing this channel and making it more friendly. Yes, I'm the lone wolf. Yes, I don't do collabs with big channels. Yes, I'm not the best communicator outside of here. I'm gonna work on that. I need to expand this brand. Videos is not enough. We gotta build on the Fat Boy brand. So it's good to have guests. It's good to make this first of all, I want to make my channel more interactive. Not just say that I'm for the people, so that I'm with the people. Because this shall too pass. So that's another goal. Another thing we were changing, some videos will be taken down. I'll be scraping my content and removing some, not because I'm not proud of them. I'm 100% proud of them. Not because I said anything that's hurtful or disrespectful. Nope, it's just because of the copyright issues. I want to make sure when I reapply in 3 months on July 29th that I am ready to go. And they got to say, okay, you're back, buddy. Just don't do it again. Third, you won't see any kind of me using anybody's short. Or fourth, no more shorts using that. I'm going to just do my own stuff like I was. Fat Boy Jersey shop. You know what? That's one of the first things I'm going to make besides hats again is I'm going to make my logo with a hat for sure. And I am going to do a jersey. That's 100% coming. 100% coming. For sure. We do have merch now, but it's very limited what we got left. We got the merch too early. We don't know what we were thinking. So, and another thing we need to focus in on as a fat mob is we need to push this channel to everybody else. I need you guys to every once in a while hit the share button on my channel and share it with some people. Take my video and share it on your Facebook group. Not your fragrance Facebook group, but a regular Facebook group. Put it on Instagram. But Fat Boy, that's your job. Yes, I'll do it too. But if we all do it, the faster I get to 50K is the faster I'm going to be able to say, hey, it's time to make a fragrance. No, yeah, I see what you're saying, but that had nothing to do with what happened. And I've heard a lot of other things before. I get what you're saying, but I've had that part was not brought up by YouTube. And people know how to toe the line on this channel. We don't condone it. I have my sayings, and I have no shame of saying what I am, and I love everybody, but I'm not going to bow down to any crowd or anything like that. No, I never will. I will always keep it 100% honest, in my opinion. But as far as that goes, I've never really been worried about that part. Now, there have been some videos I've taken down because of, you know, some people like threatening to kill people. You gotta take those down. And I think I maybe took one down because I feel like it was a rabbit hole we went down one night with a guest, and it was like, man, this is too much. We can't keep this one up. Just don't do much stuff up. And it was something to do with little people and all this stuff. It got wow, that one had to come down. I think I remember that. But as far as that goes, no, I don't really worry about that too much. And I know what you're saying, and I know exactly what you're talking about. But I don't worry about it because as long as my guests were comfortable, and for the most part, the audience was comfortable, and I would want you to tell me in the chat that that was something you thought was wrong. And we will not block you. We will not criticize you. We'll address it right there. And I'll say, hey, that was offensive to somebody. We need to kind of watch it. And I give everybody a chance to watch it. And usually, you know, people respect. Respect is given where it's earned, and I've earned respect, and people respect my channel. No, people don't come in here and act up. They just don't. Not even in the chat. You had a troll come here last week, and he wanted to troll so bad, but he didn't. Man, that's being done for a while. You got to take that with a grain of salt. Is this the most politically correct channel? No. Will it ever be? No. I'm a old school and we don't do that often. I get what you're saying, but you can be genuine and rate women. Listen, here's the deal. Here is the deal about that thing. It's okay for everybody else to flaunt what they have and blatantly use it. But when we call them out on it and we rate them, then we're the bad guy. No, I'm not saying you're saying that, but no. It's okay to rate things. People, listen, we can rate fragrances. We can rate people. If I can tell you 10 fragrance reviews you shouldn't watch, I can tell you 10 women that are pretty. I kind of got a degree in it. But I get what you're saying, but I don't feel like that's sophomoric or high school. I just think it's fun talk, man. If you try to live this channel through a 45-year-old man's lens, or 48, and you start acting like a 48-year-old, you're going to only have 48-year-olds here. So you got to kind of mix it up a little bit. And my personality has always been crazy. I don't, there's no script for these things. It's all done off the top of my head. And I've had ladies guest on here before. Never one issue. We have ladies in the chat. Never one issue. And my moderators all know me. If they block something before I see it, that they're supposed to tell me if it's egregious, like really bad. And they do, my regulators, but I don't ever hear from them. So I don't want them bad. But I get what you're saying. I understand that. But you don't know how often that, you know how rare that is? Rare. Not enough to make a difference. The problem with these live streams, they only get watched in the first 24 hours. After that, nobody watches them, barely ever, no matter how good you are. So you know, we don't want to what's up, bro? Says good to see you, man. I like red, I don't like intensely. One is Gen X. Yeah, I'm Gen X, man. So I'm a Gen X guy, and I do not condone the hurtful things that we can say about people. If you want to be hurtful to me. I can take it. I ain't worried about nothing. But I come on here and show myself. I make content, so I am open to fodder. I am open to being ridiculed. I am open to be speculated and run through the ringer. What we do it for. The fun of entertaining people like I love to do, then turn around, you got to take it with the hate, which is rare. I don't get a lot of hate. I know you do, Travis. I didn't think it any other way, but I don't feel like we promote that or even come nowhere near it. So I think I have the best ideas every time. No, some of my questions probably don't hit the right tone every time. That's fine. Believe me, but I can tell you a lot of channels are a lot worse than us. A lot worse. And they get away with it because they're AKA comedians or they're of a different group and they can do that. So you got to kind of, but I just watched a video today with Corey Holcomb and I was like, damn, surely this is not a monetized video. It can't be. It was a talk show and Corey Holcomb was talking about Shannon Sharp. I said, there's no way this is monetized. Sure enough, it was. I was like, huh, because you can super chat them. So, you know, I mean, you can put a super gift on there. So, you know, that thing is monetized. And what they were saying will never touch anything I've ever said on, or any of my guests have ever said on this stream. Not even close. I was like, damn. No edits, baby. No edits. Bro Sense, unfortunately, we will not be able to play your breakdance anymore either. That's got copyright on it too. So we got to walk away from that. Hey, Fat Boy, I ordered God of Fire and Dust and the new blue one. Yeah, the blue one you're going to love, brother. Did you get them in a good deal at least? You go, Sandust I don't love, but I've tried it. But you're gonna like the God of Fire and the blue one. That's a nice fragrance. I will never change. This is who I am. What I can the only store that accepts BBD cards. Right. I love that. That's a good one, Rob. That's a good one. I like that. I had an EBT card. The password was my first name. I remember that. My mom's little card. Shout outs to EBT payments, baby. Listen, in Puerto Rico, you could pay for a movie with food stamps back in the day when they had food stamps. Because I remember my mother going into the theater and giving food stamps as currency. You know, Puerto Rico was not a state. It was just it was a territory. So food stamps were like money in Puerto Rico. And we were on food stamps. By God, I grew up on food stamps. Government cheese. You know, when people say they eat government cheese. Nah, I ate government cheese. I used to cut my own. I had one of those little cheese cutters, and I make my grilled cheese sandwiches out of that shit all the time. I grew up with the white box cornflakes. Just say cornflakes, no brand. And we had, the only thing I could never like was the peanut butter. It was called School Days peanut butter. I wonder if I could find a picture of that. That would be really cool. School Days. I've never looked for this picture before. Days, peanut. I found it. School Day peanut butter. Maybe this is it. Here it is. Golly. No, this can't be it. That can't be the peanut butter I had. It was called. You could buy an empty jar of this stuff on eBay, by God. This is the peanut butter we used to eat, and it was horrible. It was like mostly liquid. Like, I mean, it had like oil in there. It was terrible. But this is what I grew up on, this peanut butter, because we couldn't afford nothing else. I think this is it. School Days peanut butter. Vintage ones. Look at that. Man. I'm trying to find the one I actually had. School Day peanut butter. That is crazy. I grew up on that. School Days peanut butter. It was terrible. It did not look good. It did not taste good. It was the worst peanut butter ever. And it was that cheap peanut butter you got with your food stamps or at the food shelter. That's crazy. What does government cheese look like? I wonder. Let's see if I remember what government cheese actually looked like. And it used to come in a brown. It came in a brown cardboard thing. I remember that. Government cheese. I know I spelled it wrong, but I should correct it. Government cheese. Here it is right there. Look at that government cheese. Golly, I grew up on that just like that. I ate that all day, every day. All day, every day. That was my favorite. Man, that cheese was so good. I don't know what they put in it, but man, that was the best cheese in the world when I was a kid. Man, Gum and cheese. I will evolve, but I will not evolve to society's whims. I will evolve to make this channel more accessible to more people and more interactive because I got lazy with the shorts and I thought I could just pound out 3 shorts a month, hit those numbers, and then make content and let it catch up. But in reality, that's not real work. Hey, everybody's welcome here. We got a liberal here, and we got you know, where's my American flag to bed at night? This guy fought for his country, and he wears his on his sleeve. No problem, baby. Don't make him mad, Stan. Don't push it now. We have everybody here. Do I think I'm a liberal thinking person? No, I think I am nobody. I don't think I'm a liberal or conservative. I think I am me. I believe in God. I believe in family, but I also believe in free choice, free will. If people want to do this, they can do it. I'm totally fine with it. I believe that you should not marry, you know, anybody that you're told to marry. You should marry who you love, no matter who they are. I believe that I should be able to live my life the way I want to live it within the laws provided by the government. And as long as I can get my little piece of the pie, which is this big, I'm happy. I'll give the rest back. That's what I believe in. That's who I am. And that's how I do my channel. I give back. I don't mean give away free fragrances. That's not giving back. What is giving back is bringing people on to grow their channels, being honest with my reviews, and offering good deals on my store. That's how only I can give back when it comes to fragrances and community. Good to see you, Matt Lux. Yeah, I just did a video on it, buddy. We just talked about it, and I love it. You know that sample you sent me of the tropical one? I had it in my car, but I took it out. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, to me, there is no right or wrong, man. There's only one way to be. It's real. Be honest with people. Honestly, you are a little sweet in the britches. That's fine. Doesn't make you any less of a person. Honestly, you are a little bit of a redneck. That's fine. Just saying generally. Honestly, you are a little thuggish. I'm a little thuggish. Matter of fact, I'm probably more. I got my ghetto card probably stronger than half of Fracom. I promise you that. I live in the physical realm. Stupid ass. God, I wish I was going. I wouldn't go there to pick a fight. I would go to that, a Sense Explorer just to laugh at them, like 100%. I would like to walk up to equity fragrances, equality fragrances, and say, "Hey, let me get this right. You challenge people to a fight here at Sense Explorer. That just making sure you said that the right way. Not that I want to fight you. I just wanted to make sure that's what you fucking meant, so I can laugh at you. And then I'm gonna tell everybody that say, hey, come here. This dumbass said he challenged everybody to a fight. Look at this shit. How tall are you? 3'9"? I find it funny because I don't like to use the word scented water. I like to say, this is not life ending here, man. If you disagree with me, I'm not going to block you. I'm going to embrace you. Okay? My regulators have a strict mandate. They are not allowed to block whatever they want to block whenever they feel like it because somebody disagrees with me. No, don't block them. Leave them alone. I want to read that disagreement. Now, if they're just blatantly banging, like trying to put stuff to get the stream taken down, yeah. But we want people to disagree with me. I'm not right all the time. My brother-in-law and sister, they are hardcore left-leaning liberals. I mean, like hardcore. They still believe that Hillary Clinton was would have been a better president. I mean, come on. They definitely have Trump deranging syndrome for sure. I don't care. Here's what I care about. Everything I just told you. Let me raise my family how I want to raise them. let me get my little piece of the pie, and I won't bother nobody, and I'll be a good member of society. I will teach my kids to be respectful of every race, creed, gender, whatever. My kids will love everybody. All I ask is to be left alone to do that. And whoever gives me that best opportunity and provides me a safe environment to grow up in, my kids will grow up in there. That's where I'm gonna lean, man. That's where I'm gonna lean. That was a Democrat for years. I voted for Obama twice until I started making real money. And I started to realize that my party didn't care about me no more. They cared more about fixing a bathroom issue than working on my issues. Cash for Clunkers was not good enough, Obama. I loved it, but it wasn't that good. So there was no way I could have voted for Hillary. I wanted to. I mean, I was a Democrat for years. But when you get married, you have kids, you find, you go to church and you start learning things, and you become more of a responsible person for people in your lives, and you live in a really good life. You want to keep that life, and you want to be left alone. And I don't want to, and then going through 2020, that stuff, I don't ever want to go back to that kind of stuff, man. I ain't trying to be told to do this stuff and do that, because it was very uncomfortable having to sit there and fight that jab for 2 years, to the point where I was almost sayonara out of my job of 10 years. That's not their choice, man. It's my choice. That's all I want. Leave me alone, and I won't care who's in charge. No, nobody ever says that. No, you can't win every argument. No, and you listen, I don't disagree with anybody's opinion. Now, do I get tired of hearing certain people's opinions? Absolutely. Do I want to hear a word out of Katy Perry's mouth? No. But I find most rich people annoying anyways, on both sides. I find them all annoying. Do I want to hear Rachel Zegler talk? No, she doesn't care about me. She would rather see me, not even exist the way they talk about us. Like, people like me, a good father who's raised 2 good kids, who's been faithful to his wife his whole life and been great to his customers, they despise me. So, but I mean, it's the way it is. I always tell people I am the kryptonite of the Democratic Party, because I'm Hispanic. I grew up poor. I grew up on welfare. And my dad worked so damn hard to give me a better life. He moved us out of the damn city in Pennsylvania, gave up everything, moved us out, got to Alabama with $27 in their damn bank account. They went to the Save-A-Lot and bought 4 bags of chicken, 3 bags of potatoes, a box of cereal, and 2 gallons of milk for $27. I know, must be nice. I know. And we ate my dad made the best fried chicken and French fries, by God. We ate that every supper. I was like, man, I can't wait to get some more of this stuff. And we had milk and cereal, and thank God school started where I got free lunches. So we grew up with nothing. My dad had no job when we got here. In a week or two, he had started working for the landlord. Then the landlord fired the other 2 guys and said, it's your job. My dad had nothing when he came here. He gave up everything. He walked away from everything to give his family a better life out of Pennsylvania. So when I hear that people can't get out of things and they can't work out of it, I don't have a lot of pity, because I did it. And on top of that, I've been an obese person my whole life. So another strike against me, right? People don't look at fat people as successful sometimes, Good night, buddy. Have a good night. Thank you, Travis. Travis, you better come back. Don't be pulling and leaving now. Travis, if I wanted only opinions of Stan here, I would act like that. I want everybody's opinion here, okay? Not that I don't love Stan. I'm just saying we love everybody's opinion here. But what I'm saying about that is I am their worst nightmare, because I'm a success story when they say you can't do it on your own, that you need their help, that you need their assistance the rest of your life, that your kids have to grow up in it, that they're passing down generation to generation Section 8 housing. I just wanted, my parents installed more in me. They wanted more of that. The American dream. House, car, dogs. I mean, house, car, wife, dogs, and kids. That's what you want. But that's not my dream, fat boy. I want to be, I'm gonna be fine. But it all comes back to the same thing. You want a house, you want a car, and you want to live a good life. No matter what that is. You don't have to get married to have a good life. You can be single your whole life. But you still want the same things, the basic needs. And all you want is, everybody wants the same thing. They want to be able to have the freedom to do that. If you want to go to school, you should be able to go to school. If you want to go to a trade school, you should be able to go. If you want to go to a different school, you should be able to go to that different school. Why are you forcing this? And that's another reason why my dad got me the other day. He didn't want us going to these schools. They were terrible. I was forced to go to a school with metal detectors. Bump that shit. Come down here, play football, finish, in the top 10 of my class. I have 180 students. My sister's a nurse practitioner now. Never would have happened if we stayed up in that area. Because people don't have hope there. I mean, it's hard to have hope in these cities, but my dad gave it all up. He selfishly gave up everything in the prime of his life, in his late 40s, early 40s, my age now, basically, and moved us all down here. Gave up everyone he knew, didn't know anybody here, lost his marriage over it. Eventually, my parents divorced after they moved here because my mother couldn't live here. She wanted to move back to Pennsylvania. He stayed here and raised his 2 kids. And raised 2 great kids. So this whole spiel about I can't do anything, I need no, you can't. You can, but once you get it, you got to fight for it, and you don't want anybody to interfere. That's what's coming back to my whole point about this. I support anybody's opinion on your political opinion. Whatever you want to say is fine. We don't really get mad at people talk about this. I don't care. But what I won't tolerate is one opinion being right over another. No. Just let people talk. And it's fine. And I promise you, it's all about being real. Don't be fake. Don't come on here with fake outrage. Not anybody here. I'm saying a lot of people from the right and left, they get this huge fake outrage and stuff. I'm like, man, really, you don't care? Really? Oh, you really care about that illegal person? Okay. Well, then go move them in your house. You really care. Well, I don't mean that. No. You just don't like how things are being done. And you have this syndrome, you start that. Or if you're a conservative and you don't like the fact that something's going on, like say your 401k is fucked up right now. Well, you voted for him. He told you that's what he's going to do, right? So this whole thing, and old people complaining about the 401k, I don't want to hear it. You bought your house when it was $20. Now it's worth $2 million. I don't want to hear shit. Be real. So here we are, real people with real opinions about fragrances for the most part. So do we not? We also don't want to think that people should be afraid to come here and talk. So I want women, men, everybody here to be welcome to come and speak your opinion about fragrances or whatever you want to talk about. Anyways, I don't know why I went on. Stan, you and damn Travis, man, get me all fired up or some shit. And it's very hard to control this because I see the chat and I see how things are going. And I want to make sure that, hey, man, all I ever ask of y'all is respect each other. Because you guys are, you guys are a reflection of me. So whatever you guys do in the chat is how I'm reflecting. It's reflecting of me. It's like, well, look at Juan. He's creating this negative atmosphere. No. We don't have that here. Trolls come in here and they either stay silent or they give up. That's what they do. If it wasn't that case, why am I all over older jerks? I know I'm interesting enough. I know that. I'm interesting in half the people they put on there. It's because they don't have nothing on me. They can't say anything about this because I've always kept it real. And I guarantee you, most of my peers never told you they were demonetized. The only reason they would have told you so they would come on here and give you a sad story about, oh my God, you guys need to donate to this and, join my Patreon. No. What time did I ever ask you guys for any money since I told you I was demonetized? Not once. But I guarantee you, all these shills, this happened to them, they would be crying, literally crying and telling you, all of them would. We watched one cry. Her name was Debbie Rawling. Cried. I don't need the YouTube money. I do it because I want to grow my brand, the Fat Boy brand, a brand for everybody, a brand for girls, boys, young, old alike. What does that brand really consist of? I really don't know, but I will tell you what it stands for. It's positivity, energy, and 100% authenticity. Believe in freedom of God. Yeah. Do I lean more conservative in my values? Yeah, but I'm also a pretty big cusser. I cuss a lot, and I also did a lot of drugs in my life, so I know that I'm leaning on drug things too. I'm sympathetic towards people that have addictions. I don't think somebody should be judged for the clothing they wear, the tattoos. People should be judged by how they're at. You know how I judge people? How they say hi to me. I mean, first impressions are huge to me. Like if you come up to me and you just shitty ass attitude, I'm gonna judge you pretty hardcore. Now, keep it in mind, you could be having a bad day, and that sometimes it's tough. But I usually can pick through that when it's a bad day. I've been doing this a long time. So the demonetizing of my channel is not the end of the world. It's only a wake-up call for me to make better content. I will bet $1 million if I had that any of this happened to any of my shill peers up there, if that would be the first thing they would say. It wouldn't. It wouldn't. You know what they would say? YouTube is, I'm appealing it because YouTube, I got so much time invested in this. I turn on my iPhone 14 with my glow light and I make my videos and I make lists and it's a lot of work, To the no, hell to the no, hell to the no, listen. I bullshit. What did I say when I came on here? I said, it's just a wake-up call. I got to do a better job. I don't blame anybody for that. And I'm proud of that fact that I can say that. And all these shills above me, all of them, Ashton, all of them, Chaos, Cuba, all of them. The first thing out of their mouths would be, give me money and woe is me. That's the first thing they're going to say. I got a friend right now his channel is demonetized for life, and he still comes on and does 5 streams a week. That's commitment. That's because he loves to entertain people, Mr. AKA Joey Cannoli, AKA Big Daddy Hungus, AKA my friend. He does this 5 days a week because he loves the circus, man. He loves talking to people. He loves to entertain. Right. Good to see Mr. Got Plenty. What's up, baby? We want to go where people know our troubles are all the same. We want to go where everybody knows your name. Make your way in the world today takes everything you got. Wouldn't you like to know a place? Good to see Jason here. What's up, Jason? Good to have Jason here. But tell me if I'm wrong about these shills. I wish they could all get demonetized just for a day so we could listen to their excuses. And not one time would they say, I need to do a better job. They always say the same thing. Oh, well, because of the algorithm, we have to do more lists. I wish I could do more regular videos. Well, why don't you do a list video in the morning and then give us a real genuine review on a fragrance that night? No, that's too much damn work. Fuck that shit. Right? Nuh-uh. I'm gonna give you list. Because I don't care if you like my content or not. I only care if you watch it. I don't care if you actually think that I know anything about fragrances or I'm trying to help you through your fragrance journey. Bullshit. All I care about is you hit the affiliate links. So if they got demonetized, oh, you can count on it. They're going to cry. Oh, Fat Boy, they got more money involved. Man, I make money. Listen, I guarantee you this store makes more money than they make. I got skin in the game too. Let's play big bank, take little bank any day. I'm ready. I don't see none of them driving no Maseratis or anything. So pump your brakes. They ain't Jeremy Fragrance. That's the good one right there. Damn. Yeah, John Boy. We've always made, you know what? And I joke with John Boy and say, listen, John, John Boy takes the jokes and laughs and has a good time. Everybody here has a good time. Nobody's leaving. There's still 26, 27, 30 people watching. So this is a place of positivity, of energy, but we do keep it real and we do call out the people who don't because they're sitting on their high horses, peddling you garbage and telling you that you can't give them your opinion, they'll just block you. They don't care about you. Travis had to go to work. It ain't nothing to do with you, Stan. Travis had to go to work. Travis will be back tomorrow. You didn't run him off. You only ran off faith, Stan. That's about it. Damn it. I'll tell you, Stan sleeps for the day, but here's the deal. You also reward loyalty. You also reward loyalty, okay? Stan, Scott, Smelly, Aaron, Spence, you reward loyalty. And you do give a little more leadway to the loyalty does earn you a little bit more leadway, for sure. Good to see Jay-Z. What's up, baby? How you doing? Good to have you here. Yeah, baby. Damn. But we do have loyalty, and we don't want to create an atmosphere of negativity. Let me be negative. I'll be the negative one. You guys be positive. But I'm only negative to people that don't respect you. That's it. What has been my number one gripe with every single reviewer that's a shield that puts Filicos is they act like they don't give a crap about you. That's my biggest problem with Equality Fragrances. That's my biggest problem with Gent Sense. That's my biggest problem with Robes 08. That's my biggest problem with Chaos Fragrances. That's my biggest problem with the fragrance dude. They don't care about you. But Fat Boy, why do we have to care about people? Why not? What's the harm in caring about the people that spend their time to watch you? I don't understand that. That's being a human being. And maybe it's too hard for these people to be a human being. Maybe that's it. Maybe they're lizards. I don't know. I don't know who Cologne Boy is. Who's naming names? I always name names. What are you talking about? No shots fired. Ain't nothing new. We should all be, you guys should be not mad at me or fired up at me. You should be fired up at the people I'm telling you about. Go over there and disagree with them and make a smart comment. See how fast they block you. Or if you disagree with them or you question them on something. You said this fragrance was gone. Although they won't even respond. Just leave your comment there. So don't give me that either. I mean, come on. Don't be mad at me. All I've ever done is paid for everything I review, Give honest reviews. Do I make mistakes sometimes? Yes. Is my content a little crappy? Do I sway too much in my videos? Yes. But at least you know it's me. I would much rather buy a product from somebody who enjoys the product. You know why I sold so many things in my job? Because I enjoy the products. I anything I ever sold in my life, I always bought bunches of it because I believed in the product and I liked it. If I was selling insurance, by God, I had every insurance policy you think of because I believed in it. I believe you can't sell a product unless you own a product and you believe in it. So when that comes to subscribers and to people like y'all in the chat and people that watch this stuff, is you have to believe in what I'm telling you. And you have to believe me too. But if you disagree with me, I'm not going to go against what I say all the time. Positivity, energy, and my best effort. So I'm standing up for you guys. That's all I'm saying. 31 people watching now. This demonetized channel for 3 months. Right? So we still have open mic night. Anybody's welcome to join. I'm going to wrap this up here in about 10, 20 minutes. But I'm dropping a link again if anybody wants to join. This is a new thing we're doing. At the end of the last moments of the video or the stream where we're starting to wrap this down, we're at the 3-hour mark. Usually when I cut this off, we drop the mic. So if somebody wants to come on for 20 minutes in platitude, they're more than welcome to. Anybody is. You can look back at the history of my streams. I used to do this early on. I would always drop the link and people would come on. We would all have this group of people. It was always on a long time back in the day. I stopped doing that because the stream wars started and it got real negative and I was tired of not being able to control the thing. And I didn't want to go down the route of being like everybody else and having all these guests and fighting for attention. I said, no, I'm going to do it myself. I'm talented enough. I want to let them have all the guests. I'll just do this on my own. And go and look. Half of these folks that were streaming back in those days ain't streaming anymore because they didn't see the money in it. They didn't get enough super chats. So they stopped streaming. They went back to their list. So I was streaming before most of them, and I'm still streaming after them. Go and just look. This streaming thing did not take off until about 2 years ago, really, for Fredcom. And I've been streaming now for almost 4 years. I know because I'm going back and deleting these videos or editing them. I'm a fan, but all of them I bought was because thank you. I appreciate that. I'm a good ambassador of Dua, and Dua doesn't give me a damn thing, and I would never take it from Dua. They won't give me 50% off. I'll probably take that. It's a good deal. Problem with that is I am too negative on Dua to ever earn anything more than what you guys get. I think back in the day when Dave was doing samples for Dua Samples site, he had a partnership with Dua where they gave him 50% off. I've never asked for it from Dua. I won't because I feel like now we're creating a too much of a like what comes with me getting that 50% off? Do I have to do more positive stuff that was required? And you don't know. At the point now, I buy Duas the same price you pay for them, and I'm comfortable with that. Now, I dropped Juan's name. I said it took 2 weeks. That's still pretty long. I mean, I'm kind of a big deal, but damn. So, like I was saying, help me grow the channel. Share it at least. All I'm asking I know Fat Boy's giving me homework. Yes, I am. Go to the latest video and share it in your Facebook group. Hey, I got this guy who's really funny and he does great content. And you might like this fragrance he's talking about. Check it out. Share with your friends. All I'm asking you guys to do is just share this channel. Share the videos more than you normally do. And get everybody subscribe to this channel. Grab their phones out of their hands to say, hey, man, subscribe to this channel. You won't be disappointed. That's what I'm asking. I'm asking for everybody to pitch in now. I want to get to these 10K before the end of next month. That's my goal. We are going to be giving away 3 prizes. The first prize is going to be a bottle of fragrances, a bottle of fragrance of my choice, brand new. The second prize is going to be a bottle of fragrance and a $50 gift card to fatboyfragrance.com. No, I'm sorry. They're all the same. I'm sorry. They're not different. Everybody's going to get a bottle of a fragrance. Then those top 3, we're going to put their name into a hat or into a wheel, and we're going to spin it on the stream when we hit 10K. So everybody's going to get a bottle that I give them of my choice, equal value. All 3 of them will get a bottle, whatever it is. Then they're going to have a chance. Those three people that I draw from all the comments, right? Then they're going to get a chance. Have you guys ever seen Supermarket Sweep? Remember that show, Supermarket Sweep, where you have you have 10 minutes to get as much as you can in your shopping cart before you run out of time? We are going to do Fat Boy Fragrance Decant Sweep. I will allow one person out of those 3 that win that's going to get a chance. Now, but we have to hit 10K by the end of the damn month, next month. If not, this part will not happen. I'm telling you right now. So everybody's going to get a free bottle. That's what they're going to win. Retail value, I'm not figured it up yet. I haven't really know what the free bottle is yet, but I'm working on it. Everybody's going to get the same fragrance or maybe the same, price to fragrance in a free bottle. That's your first prize. Then the grand prize will be fatboyfragrance.com fragrance decant sweep. You will have 5 minutes to go into my website and buy as much as you can get in your cart. Is 5 minutes too much? Say 3 minutes. 3 minutes. 3 minutes to put as much as you can put in your cart. Once that cart is finished, you'll have to email me a picture of that cart within the 3 minutes. And then I'll fill that order. I'm thinking 2 minutes is probably about right. 2 minutes, because you can get a lot done on a website in 2 minutes. So because people are going to get practice and get ready. So 2 minutes. You know what? Fuck that. You got 1 minute in the store. I think 1 minute is good, Matt. 1 minute in the store to put as much as you can put into your cart. The cart has to be empty. You can't go from a save file. You have to start from there. So have a game plan. You got we'll say 90 seconds. That's a minute and 30 seconds. 90 seconds to go into the store. Grand prize. But we have to hit. How much do you think you could go and put in my cart in 90 seconds? So all you got to do is leave the words 10K in the video since March 17th. And we have to hit 10K by the end of next month, May. If we don't, that one falls out. We still keep the free bottle for the 3 winners. The 3 winners will be announced on the live stream. I will be doing then right there. I'm going to be pulling him out of a hat on paper, like old school. Then we will do the drawing for those 3 people. Who is going to win the 90-second fragrance decant sweep at fatboyfragrance.com. What do you think about that idea? Pretty fucking good idea, isn't it? No, if you just take a picture of it and get it sent to me in a text, because my number, the business phone number for the website is at the bottom of the page. You can go ahead and save that number in your phone, and then send me that picture of a screenshot of your cart where you stopped in 90 seconds. I won't be timing you. I'll need your number. We're going to be doing that live, so I'll need your number or a way to communicate with you if you want to do this. And you'll have 90 seconds to go in there and fill up your cart, whatever you want. Of course, I will have turned off some stuff. Pretty sure about that. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to turn off anything. The only thing I ask, there'll only be one rule. You can only buy one thing of one product. You can't go in there and buy 4 samples of one thing. It's got to be one product 1 decant per product. That's the only rule I have. I can't have somebody go in there and just taking the whole bottle of something. You know, it's not fair to the other people, and it's not fair to me. So, how much can you put in your cart? Let's try it. I'll do it right now. I'm gonna do it on my phone. Let's see how much I can put in my cart in 90 seconds. All right. Let's give it a try. We'll do a 1 minute and 30-second timer. And I'm going to go to my website on my phone. All right. And I'm going to start. I'm just going to go to the new fragrances. I think if I was going to do this, I would start with the new releases and I would add them right there. I wish I had like, you know what button I need? I need like a put in your cart. Okay. So I'm going to go to the newest ones first, which is the new fragrances. I'm going to click on collections, and that's where I'm going to be ready for it. I'm going to start on, where's that? I need to add that to this one. I don't think I actually had it. All right. So here we go. I'm going to click on, I thought I had that button here. Hold on. I might have to add that. Catalog. Let me go to catalog. And I'm going to do it by, I guess I would, if I were you, I would do it to the newest ones first, right? Maybe. Let's do what's in stock. And let's do it by newest one first. All right. New to old. All right. There we go. All right. So here we go. So I'm going to start the timer. 30 seconds. It started. All right. So I'm going to go back here. I'm going to see what I can put in my cart. Here we go. I'm going to put that Superman in my cart. I want to be fast. I want to put I'm going to put 10 mLs on everything. I'm going to make Fat Boy pay here. All right. I'm going to go put the triple X on there. Okay. I'm going to put, this is, okay. Put a 5 ml. All right. I got that in there. I backed up. All right, let's go. Here, I'm gonna put that gritty pomelo on here. Heck yeah, that's a good fragrance. Let's put that in. I'm gonna do a 10 ml of that too. All right. So right now I got 2 10 mls and a 5 ml. All right, City Rhythm. Sure, let's get the new City Rhythm too. Add to my cart. I got 58 seconds left and I already put 4 fragrances in there. Rosa Manhattan. What the hell? Let's put a 10 ml Rosa Manhattan in that cart. All right. All right. Let's let me back up one more. All right, I'm gonna scroll down. All right, so view all. Let me view all. All right, here we go. Let me go to the second page. Hold on. I'm running out of time. 30 seconds left. All right, so I want to do the replica, the new replica. I'm gonna do a 10 ml of that one too. Add the cart. All right, so there's a new Emperor fragrance. Let me just put that one in there too. Add to my cart. 15 seconds left. I'm gonna scroll down. I'm gonna go like to page 4. See what's on page 4. Oh, the new Nitro Intense. I'm gonna add that one there too. Add the cart. And time's up. So, all right. So I'll go to the cart. And I would expect a screenshot within like 10 seconds of you getting your cart. I think you might have to put it on. We got somebody joins right now, the owner of Mirror Image, Matt Lutt. So I guess you would have to put it on, Matt, I guess desktop site to give me a screenshot better. Yeah, desktop site. Take a screenshot. Yeah. So yeah, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fragrances in there for a total of $224. 90 seconds. But remember, you have to get it to me in a text before the end of the 90 seconds. So that's the thing. Really, you'll probably get about maybe 8, 7 in there. Still free fragrances. What the hell? What do I care, man? 90 seconds is good enough, right?
Yeah, I think, I mean, anything more than that, you're going to be,
I'm gonna be broke. Now,
but then, the thing you have to see is you have to tell them, I think you should do it on live stream. So what you do is you have them get on StreamYard and share their desktop.
Yes, that's the way we'll do it. That's the way we'll do it.
Because if they pre-built a cart.
No, they can't pre-build a cart. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know. Yeah, they're right. So you're right. So they have to come on here and start from the beginning with an empty cart. You're right. We have to see that. You can't pre-build a cart.
And then you could have like, you could have kind of cheer. We could cheer them on. Like,
yeah,
I mean,
that'll work.
That'll work. It could make them like, oh, like pick more, pick less. Who knows? You know what I mean? But it'd be fun.
And it makes it nervous. And we could do that more often. That's a fun contest. Yeah, I like that idea. Supermarkets. Hey, man, look at me thinking outside the box. So, the bathroom still smells amazing, by the way. I thought about a new one: Dolce & Gabbana pineapple, Acros rise.
I'm trying to get that one. Yeah.
And this is gonna throw you off, though. I just thought about it. See my love. Why am I saying see my love with that?
See
I
my
don't
love.
think it's
See
a
my
weird
love.
leather and pineapple though works for me.
Yeah.
I've never heard nobody. I've never heard anybody do leather and pineapple before. I don't think I remember one that's got leather and pineapple. I don't know if that works or not.
I know like a lot of people do leather and mint, you know what I mean? And then that Nichene saffron colognese, it's
Ooh,
leather and citrus, you know what I mean?
what
Uh
about Milk Patrol Fat Boy getting Milk Patrol chasing Fat Boy?
that'd be pretty funny.
Yeah, like me running from the Milk Patrol. Yeah.
Now I can't remember. I listened to Spence's stream earlier today, and he had this new mango scent that I was looking at to get the oils for. He was saying it was better than like mango skin and a few other ones. So I was like, huh. I was literally looking at that oil earlier today. I was like, that would be an interesting thing. It's like supposed to be like a creamy mango scent.
Ooh, what was
Uh,
it called?
Let me pull up the name of it. It is
I can't
called.
find that one now. The Kajal. It was in Jama Shop, but now it's gone. The
Oh,
Akon, where's it
yeah.
called? It's
So
gone. Like now, I can't get it.
it's called Panko, Pannaco, Taha.
Panco. All
It's
right,
so Pannaco space Tahaa.
I found it. Taha.
Okay,
All right, so this
and it's
is
Paris is the
damn.
one.
It's like $210. Well, in one place it is. Yeah, I see it. The notes on this bad boy is curd mango. I can't pronounce what that is. Mata chakanak. Cream maha chanak. Maha chanak. I don't know. Creamy panna cotta, Tahitian vanilla extract, and it's from the house of Fawanal Paris. Who else has it cheaper? Sense Bliss got it for $175. That's
See if
the cheapest I've seen so far.
Steve Spence can give you a decant of it.
All right, I'll
You
try
know what I
that.
mean? I saw it. Like I said, he had a stream earlier today that I was listening to while I was filling orders, and
They say it reminds people of
like Fire God or something.
nothing I know. All these fragrances I don't know. None of them. The first one they have on here is from Trouble in Paradise by Memoirs of a Perfume Collector.
Oh yeah.
Which is that one? But that thing's expensive. Just for that name, you can tell. Well, it's got some good notes in there: cognac, bergamot, mango, but no pineapple. Or is it mango? We're talking about mango.
Mango. Yep. Mango. Yep.
Mango's a great note, man. Easy note.
How's my audio, guys? Is it poppy? Because I didn't hook up my other audio thing.
Fine.
Okay.
It's loud to me because I got my thing turned up because I was used to the music being on. I don't need to have it up as much.
No, I was joking and I didn't know reason why I caught the stream late, but then the demonetization piece and everything and
it wasn't the music. It was
the music, but
they were paying me for those shorts. That was the problem.
I was gonna say is if we still want to have audio, like get Stan to make those sounds.
Yeah, it's Vince. Yeah, I'm gonna get Vince to make a couple. We already talked about it. I just need one more. I need an outro, and I gotta replace the beginning of this one because it says Fat Boys. That's fine, but the other part has the end of it sounds like the Check Yourself song from Ice Cube, and it gets copyrighted. So I'm not really worried about that much. I can go through here and mute all this music. It's no problem. It just takes a little while, but I can mute all the music and put the videos back up. But the early content is probably the one that's going to be mostly affected. Is that early content where it's all mute the whole damn video?
Yeah,
I can't mute that. I can, but I guess it'll just be me doing this. Somebody go watch the videos like crazy because I'm dancing everywhere.
Yeah.
So but that content barely gets looked at anymore, anyways. So
yeah, I feel like anytime, like for I don't know, like for content in general, like I know you're not an Instagram guy or TikTok guy or anything like that, but like if you really think about it, that first like 14 pictures on Instagram, anything below that, no one's going to scroll down anymore.
No.
from a video
They
standpoint,
have to be looking for that fragrance.
yeah. So from a video standpoint, I mean, your first initial like pop of the video, and then that like week to 2 weeks after is going to be your like biggest bet.
Yeah.
Then afterwards, you're going to get your drive by of like, oh, I'm curious about X, Y, and Z duo.
They're already demonetized anyway, so I don't really care if they go away or not. The ones you don't want to lose, are the ones you got monetized.
Right.
I've got over almost 2,000 uploads, so I have 569 lives. By the way, that's how many said I had. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's so. But I want to make sure that I leave the ones that are monetized up and just see if I can fix the ones that are demonetized. If I can't, I'll take them down. Biggest thing is that's extra work. I really don't have to do that, I don't think, but I want them to have no excuse, because this is not like a ban. This is a 3-month timeout, basically. They're like, hey,
Well, luckily,
you can't use other people's content to make content unless you have their permission. I don't know who the hell made those videos I copied. They were copied from somebody to another copy to another copy, for all I know. And
now the key theme too, though, is what would have changed the game of it all is if it was a reaction video to it. So like, say you have that video in the corner and then you are in that video as well, you can get away with those reaction videos and they're not demonetized in that sense.
What about the green screens?
No, so like, yeah, so if you're
if you allow them to be remixed, you're giving permission for people to use it.
Right. Or like you said, if you had those shorts and you were like, the short was like the top half was the short and the bottom half was you like not even talking, just like laughing or whatever, for some stupid reason, that's a reaction video. It's not an actual, like, it's not just
in reality, I don't want to do them anymore. I always thought they were so easy to do, but so soulless. They felt soulless. They felt like they were just
it's a cheat code though, right?
It's a cheat code. And it worked. It did a good job. It gave me a little bump, because I think once you hit 10K and I get remonetized, they said that my views should not really be impacted as much as some people who get demonetized because of certain reasons, on the chat. He said the algorithm will still find me. It's up to me how hard I want to work it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm just going to put out more. Like, it's going to be hard to miss me. Like, I used to put out 2 a day. It's going to go back to that. 2 a day and a short. Like, I'm going to load this up with so much content because I'm taking so much down that I wanted more streams. It's going to get loaded up, because that's what I should have been doing. I should never stop doing that. And I would already been at 10K without those shorts. I just slowed down because of life. But now, if my goal is not to be a millionaire on YouTube. My goal is to build the brand, like I said, and then make that crowdfunding effort, and then make that fragrance. Introduce the fragrance to the world and say, here's what I'm trying to do. All for $100. Everybody pays.
Yep.
What do you how do you think that's going to go over one day? Everybody pays. Nobody gets it for free. Is that going to backfire, you think, or is that going to work?
No, I think it's one of the situations, I mean, you just take a look at like with what I've been able to do. And I've just did it in like a short period of time. I'm not advertising it out there. I mean, obviously I have like quote unquote free advertising, what I mean? Like when people review my stuff or even, word of mouth. Right. But if you're trying to get like really high level, obviously that's when you have to start utilizing different advertisement techniques and stuff. But with something homegrown that you've built up from a channel to this, I mean, I feel like you would have a good marketing back for that. But in the same sense, I mean, I think you could easily grow it and then your individuals pay for it. They already pay for decants of things. So I don't see why they wouldn't pay for your own, like a brand or something that you're backing. This is your like passion project, right?
Yep.
Unless they're friends with Stan, who
I know Stan. I can't put Stan in charge of public relations. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I mean, if Stan's your public relations guy, we're in trouble. You know what I mean?
Or RXL, I'm in trouble.
RXL. No, I'm just kidding, Stan. Yeah, I'm sure you drove.
Stan's a puppy dog. Hey, say that name again. You know how to pronounce it. I can't.
Tenerity.
There you go.
Hey,
good to see you, man.
I think Stan was probably the one that drove Travis's boyfriend to. I'm just kidding, Stan.
Damn. I hope Stan. I hope Travis comes back. I know he had to go back to work. Travis has been around for about a week or two now. But I think what's so funny is it came from Grim G's channel. I mean, damn. I mean, come on.
No, see, Grim G, I feel like in Grim's G's channel, he would stand on my desk and like power bomb someone
Yeah.
through my table here.
Scary. He's scary. He's scary, but he reminds me of a friend of mine so much. I wish I had a picture of him. His name was Mike, but we called him Jerky but you know, not facial expression, just reminds me of the way he acts. He would talk like, "Hey, jerk off, get over here," and you know, and that's when the Jerky boys that come out.
Oh yeah.
And I never forget the one time I walked in the house and he's like, he puts this thing in front of my face. It's a Minute Maid bottle with a stem in it, and they made a pipe into it. I was like, "What is that?" And he goes, "Hit it, jerk wad." I was like, "Okay." And I see my other friends sitting on the couch like, "Don't do it. Don't do it, man." I said, "Give me that shit." And I just got off work and I hit. It was so much smoke. I was like, ugh. And I just fell right back into the chair. I had these Rent-A-Center chairs that I got from Rent-A-Center. They were leopard print, and I had that spider lamp with the speakers in it. Oh my God. Until Rent-A-Center came and got it. But for a while, my room was cool. And I sat down. He said, "I told you, don't do it." I said, "Damn, you were right, Jerky." Oh, Jerky.
That's too funny.
He ended up getting on drugs really bad, like hardcore drugs, and disappeared. I haven't talked to him. I know he's still alive, but I haven't talked to him forever. But he was my main. Remember when South Park first came out? I wasn't heavy into smoking at that time, but they really got me into it, and that was their proud to that. Yeah, we got him started. Yeah, I taught him how to hit. I taught him how to do a bong hit. You know, he was so proud of it. He was like, "Yeah, I taught him how to hit a. What's the thing you do? A vertical one. What's that called? Vertical one where you put the thing in the water and you pull it out from the 3 liter. What was that called? A vertical one. I think it was called. I can't remember. And he had this little wife named Jennifer. And she was tiny, and she would just always agree. Yep, that's right, Mike. That's right. That's all she would say. And I'm like, those two they were from Fontana, California, and I met them, and best friends, great people. Now she's like a bounty hunter now somewhere in California now, and
she's working with Dog the Bounty Hunter. Nice.
Probably, yeah. Oh, Jennifer, Jerky and Jen is what we call them. Jerky and Jen. I'm going over to Jerky and Jen's. I'll see y'all later. We're gonna go watch South Park. No, it wasn't that. It was called a vertical one. It's when you cut the 2 liter, the 3 liter, the bottom part off, and you make the bowl on the top, and you put it in the water, and you pull it up out of there, and the air lights up the smoke, and it fills the 2 liter up, and then you put it on your mouth, and you push down into the water, and then it all disappears into your lungs if you can take it.
Sounds like something they do in Puerto Rico or something, right?
Oh no, right? And I never forget it because my friend Sean used to get so mad at me because I was just getting started. So like a little 10 bag would last like a week for me. He's like, he had to sit there and wait till I wanted to smoke. I'm like, damn, man, smoke this shit already. I said, man, 10 will last me all week. I don't do this. Anyways,
how many people are in the chat? I can't even see.
We have 19 now, but it's been hovering around 26, 27, 38. It's got up that high before. So it's been a good chat. We've been going a long time though. It's almost 3 hours.
Did you get those samples?
Yeah, I got and I tell you that tropical one, I thought that I had it in my car and I forgot to buy it.
That's when I put that second order you did, I was like, well, let me go ahead and put that tropical one in there.
I had that one in there because I love
coconut. Yeah, it's the grow on coconut, man.
Yeah, that's my favorite, one of my favorite fragrances in the world. It don't last at all, but it still smells. My wife too. Have you tried the new Superman Boss one? I bought that.
No, I didn't even know. Like, I was listening to the stream and Stan was like, "You need to get on." And I was listening to you talk about it, and I was like, I didn't realize there was like a Superman one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, here it is.
I did end up getting the oil for Batman by House of.
That's a great fragrance.
So I was like, wonder what I could blend with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a great fragrance, man. The only thing I don't know is that I never bought the original. Mark Aussie Fragrance had it, and I loved it, but I don't think the original one they did. The first one was done for when the movie The Batman came out with the Twilight guy.
Hugo X. Wow.
Yeah. Batman.
It's got the aldehydes in it, so you'll love it, right?
Yeah. I didn't mind it. Hugo Boss, I think it was called Hugo. There's so many Batman fragrances out there, man.
Oh no, I'm looking at the Hugo Superman one. It's got
sorry, it is Superman. I'm sorry, it is Superman. Hugo. There it is. It's called
aldehydes, man.
Yeah, but they say it's real citrusy. So it's fresh aldehyde. Here it is. I'll show it to everybody. This is the one I bought on a whim because it's a 2025 release. So I said, And there is a new Superman movie coming out. So if you wanted to make content and maybe want to catch people, catch a different audience, that'd be a good one to do.
Wonder. I know the Hugo Boss. There's one. Let me find it. There's one that's very similar to this. So I'm wondering if they just rehashed it. You know what I mean? I think it's.
I don't see it in there. One that smells just like it. They say it smells like it reminds them of United. Here it is. No, that's a Boss Battle Sport. That's no one you can't get anymore.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they rebottled like super oldie. Because there was another one that had mint in it.
That's not them. That's John Paul Gaultier.
Oh yeah, well I know that's the. I use that in the.
I'm looking for it
Popeye
now.
Fresh is what you're thinking of.
Oh yeah, Popeye Fresh is just
Awesome.
Superman Fresh, whichever one. They're both the same, but the new one that they made after that wasn't the same as those.
Yeah, so I see where they're.
I don't see it here. I see. I'm looking at the Hugo Boss. I see Hugo Spray. I don't think there's only one Superman X, or I can see.
Oh yeah. No, if you look at Boss Bottled Sport, I can see where they get like a resemblance of it because it's got the aldehydes, it's got the grapefruit, the citrus, but in lavender, but it's missing the mint. And I think the Superman, the new one that you just picked up, it's got the mint to it. So that should be interesting.
Yeah, that should be nice. Here, let's go back to it again. Here we go. There it is right there. Yeah, so it does have the mint. I didn't notice the mint. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a hit.
So you got the mint and the aldehyde and
that was a good purchase by me.
Yeah, that's pretty solid. I'm curious of what it is, like how it smells. Like I put that
Hey, Robert, did you just make an order now? Because I already sent your order out. So is this a separate order? You just make an order now, Robert? I'll refund you the shipping, Robert. If you email me, I'll give you a code to get the shipping for free. Let me make sure. My wife just texted me. Hold on. Okay, that's nothing big. Okay.
So the Boss Bottle Bold Citrus I put on skin, and I was like in air, I loved it, but on skin for me, I just didn't like it.
Boss Bottle, what? Bold Citrus? No. It's good. I said it was okay. It had a great concept, but the performance, golly.
Yeah, I was at like I think it was Dillard's or something. They had it, and I was like, what? I was like excited to smell it. Smelled it on paper. I was like, wow, this is really bright citrus. And then I put it on skin, and then it got kind of woody, and then it just went flat. All that citrus blew away like so fast, which like in notes in general, citrus always goes.
And it had like a little fougere vibe going for it, but it just disappeared like so fast. I'm trying to find Robert. Did you make an order? I don't see no orders for Robert.
The order name was under Houston.
No, I don't see no Houston either.
Oh, what's his name? Stan's wanting to talk about Lucid Air. Like the Lucid Air is my like 1-to-1 of Super Allegra.
Yes.
I love Super Allegra, but I love Allure Homemade Extreme.
Oh, that already went out, Robert. That went out yesterday. I'm quick on the draw. I tried to get every order out yesterday. It went out yesterday. I do apologize. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Hey, Ice. First of all, let me say hi to Ice. Now, what's going on, Ice? Hope you doing, buddy? Good to see you. All right, let me get out of this so we can get our faces back on it. Okay, there we go. So I bought that. So I'm kind of curious about that one. We can do a Superman versus Batman again, or Superman versus Superman. Like I could do like a video saying what's the better Superman, the new one or the Christopher Reeve, which ain't even fair. Who's your favorite Superman? I like Henry Cavill Superman. I'm a fan of Batman versus Superman. I don't know why they hate. I love the movie. People hate on it. I don't get it. I loved it. I loved their only thing I didn't like was the whole cyborg angle because I thought they wasted him. But other than that, I did love the movie, and I love the Snyder cut. I don't know what was the big deal, why they wouldn't just let that man to keep making them, because he had stars in those roles that were fit the cat. I like old Batman, old bulky Batman. I like that. Ben Affleck was great as Batman. I don't get it.
Yeah,
I don't get it. But I guess they didn't make any money, so
Do you have a dupe of Super Allegra? Is that Super?
I do. Oh, who does? No, you do. I don't.
Yeah, no. Is it someone? Elorb B831.
Right. He's got one. He sure does. It's called Lucid Air.
Yeah, Lucid Air.
He's the only one I know that actually has that. Maybe Kevin has it too. Kevin Central is the only one I know. Dua's not done it yet, which surprises me.
Yeah, I think a lot of it is too, because I see, you know, what I mean, and I've said it so many times, you know, what I mean, like the whole oil industry of like this stuff. I always try to get it before anyone else. That's the whole key thing, and because they all come from the same, like majority of the ones come from the same places. If that makes sense, it's like, you know what I mean. That's
Yeah.
why the hybrid game is one of those situations where you really try to you're technically coming up with your own scent profile in a way. You're by blending versus just one for one.
Were you around when I was talking about my idea for a decant? I know
No.
it hurts your business, but look, start off with the easy one too. Take a decant contraption, have it worth 2-3 ml, screw into it, and then spray.
Yep. Yeah.
Now you could take 2 of yours and do it with it. It could be anything, and then eventually have a 4-1.
I've seen the bottles that have, like, say for instance, like a bottle like this.
I have one. Yeah, it's I have it. Let me grab it. I'll show it to you.
It's like a bottle like
Libra,
this. It's a bottle like this, and it has on the bottom like an oil roller. I've seen stuff like that, but like I get your concept would be like 2 bottles like this, and then 1 sprayer. You know what I mean? Yeah, it would. But then it would always be a 1-to-1, right? So at the end of the day, like a lot of times, like I know with the blends I make, they're never like just 1 for 1, because, you know, I mean, when you're mixing like a heavier scent with a citrus scent or something, you don't want to go 1 for 1, just because it just won't blend right. It'll smell off, for the most part. Mask Milano Tango. What is a Mask Milano Tango? I'm wondering what that is. I'm gonna look it up here. Is it like a dupe of something? Let's take a look. Mask.
I don't know where mine is, so I can't find it. But yeah, it's from Judith Lieber. It's I bought it. That's where I got the idea from. But I think it'll be cool if you were selling.
Oh yeah,
like aromatics. If he wanted to make one like for his 2 fragrances to blend them, you know, he could do that.
What's it called? I smelt the tea. What was it? Like Russian tea, I think is the one I smelled. I smelt the whole line a while back. We're talking one about Mask Milano.
Yeah, I know about Tango. Yeah, Dua's clone of it. I can't remember the name of it, but I've tried the clone of it. I haven't tried the real deal.
So the Russian tea one's really, really interesting.
I didn't like it.
But
I
like
like
the real deal. And then I think Lost Alice, it was another one. But I'm trying to think. I have a picture of it here somewhere.
Is it almost 10 o'clock or is it almost 9 o'clock?
It's almost 10, I think. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Did you guys get bad storms down there? Because I know here in Dallas.
No, we didn't get nothing. No, I gotta be up at which I probably won't go to bed tonight. I'll probably just sleep when she goes into the surgery thing. Yes, I've seen that one. Yeah. Let me give you a shot. Let me see if I can find the other one where you're doing that too.
Yeah, I went with my wife. There's like a niche house here in Dallas called the Scent Room. I smelled Tango, and then because they have the whole line you can see in the back, and then this one here, I think it's called Latse. Milano Lattesa. It's iris powdery. You know, I mean, I like that lipsticky kind of stuff sometimes, you know, with the whole like Dior kind of vibe.
All right, here's the Judith Lieber one that I have. I can't find mine, but here's what it looks like. And they actually label it as 4 different fragrances on Fragrantica, which is funny. Here it is, but it's basically the same concept. As you can see right there, you can see that this has 4 sprayers on it right there, right on the front. There's 4 sprayers, 1, 2, 3. See, 1, 2, 3. And these are the cartridges that hold them in the middle, and you twist that bottom off and you fill them up. But it comes with this one is actually called. There's 3 different ones. There's
that's cool.
Spice. There's another one called. The fragrance called More is More, and you have marine and you have leather. And they also made one here for the ladies called Zest. I guess that's the ladies version of it in the other bottles. But yeah, Judith Lieber. I guess she makes jewelry. I think it's what she does. And I might be pronouncing the name wrong. I can't remember. But I have that bottle, and I never saw any samples of it. I just still got it. I think it's more of a niche thing.
I think, I believe it or not, I think I've seen there's a guy that does atomizers on TikTok. and he has that one, and I always thought it was cool because it just the way it just like
Yeah.
so much volume comes out, like so
Yeah.
much volume.
And
The
I
other
think the problem with layering to me is like you layer the first layer, then you spray a second one, and it gets rid of it gets rid of that first layer. Right. That's why hybrids are so cool. So if you didn't want the hybrid or you didn't have a hybrid, what you wanted, you took a spray and it sprays 3 different spots, each equally of each fragrance. Because not all sprayers are the same. Remember that too.
Mm.
And the vented sprayer is way better than say a Nissan sprayer or vice versa.
Yep.
So you get all that impact, 3 different fragrances on one arm, and they're all equally coming off at the same time instead of like, a hybrid or something where they're blended and they kind of take over one. I've studied hybrids so long. The one takes over the other one, you get more. That's how I judge them. Is it a new fragrance? Is it a blend of all of them? Can you smell all 3 of them? Yours right here, I would say, is a imagination start, but I always tell people with yours, the one thing I always say about every mirror image now, and I've learned this because people ask me, how's the performance? Well, ask me after about a month.
Yeah, and I think
I can get the old ones up there, like Sky Sailor and spray it. That's something that's last all day. This one, I do have to respray, but I understand you just bought it like 2 minutes ago.
yeah, I think that's the biggest misconception too, because as you can see, like I have all these oils behind me, like tons of oils. And when you mix it, like when I first initially mixed the scent, I get that like what it's going to be like, right? Then you add in the alcohol, and then you add in the fixative, and then like you could add in an enhancer or a boost, right? But at the end of the day, it takes time for that to macerate. And I think the biggest misconception is it's just going to instantly, like some do last a long time and they're just so fresh, right? But at the end of the day, it's the same way like some of those Middle Eastern houses, you go like they bottle so quick and they make things so fast in the mass production. It's not sitting around like a Creed or other niche scent that's been sitting in some warehouse for up to a year or longer before it goes to market, right? Because there's marketing campaigns behind it. With the Middle East fragrances, it gets slammed into a bottle, boom, at your door. It's kind of like Duas too.
And one second, Serenity, is that the one you're talking about? I don't have it, but you just show me a Tiger Claw I didn't have that I might want to try. Is this the one you're talking about? It's a red bottle. If it is, I'll add it to my cart now. I've added it. So, have you tried Gritty's Siracosa? Sousa?
I've not tried that one. I've tried the mango oud, and I have the oil.
Does it smell too much like Oud Morocco to me? That what it smells like. I don't want that. I don't like that smell.
Yeah, I like it's got like it's a Western oud. It's not like it's just wood. They could have just said mango wood. You know what I mean? I think a lot of times like the oud can either mean like skanky oud or it could be wood.
It's a green bottle. Okay, it's a green bottle. I need to look harder. Then I put the wrong one in my cart. Let me go back here. Green one. Dang it. They might not have it. Let me go to Dumont and just pick on all those. See if I see a green bottle. The green bottle, the nitro is different. So let me see. Green one. They don't have it there, but Perfume Box usually has all the Dumonts because I think the guy who runs Perfume Box. No, Joma Shop. One of them owns Dumont, I think too. It's not Joma Shop. It's the. All right. So I'll look for it. I got the name now. Where was the name at? I saved it right here. I'm gonna go ahead and copy and paste it and save it, and I'll look for it real quick on Google search real quick, see if I can find it. All right, I found it. Okay, it's at Perfume Box. That's where I can get it. Perfume Box Fragrance X has it, which I don't ever buy from them. Walmart's got it for $62. Right, so let's just add that. Let's go to Perfume Box because I do buy from them a lot. Okay, I'll put in my card from Perfume Box. All right, there we go. Okay, I got it. I'll be getting it soon. Don't worry. I'll let you know. I got you. All right, got it. Good. All right, Matt. I hate to do this, man, but damn, I do have to pack some orders, and I do have to leave here at 3:00 in the morning to take her to the hospital.
No worries, man. Yeah, we'll jump it on.
But we're gonna do this more often. We're gonna, or we'll drop. Matt. I don't know if you were around back in the day. Yeah, you were. When I would drop the links all the time, it'd be like a circus in here. I don't want to get back to that, but I definitely want to bring on people, and I want to discuss what I've been talking about and the fragrances I got in. Stuff like that's great to talk about because to get somebody else's opinion while I'm here. Thank you for doing this bottle with that little stuff in there. It looks really cool.
Oh yeah.
I was
It reminds-
I
reminds
left
me
the
of
bottle
other
at home today. I left it at home and took a decan instead.
Smart thinking.
All right, guys. No outgoing music tonight, of course, because well, we can have the same song again. We can go with that one for now. But biggest thing I want to tell everybody is pump the channel. I will do my part. I will work harder and I will work not smarter, just harder. I don't like working smarter. Working smarter was doing those shorts. Let's work harder. So fear not. We'll be back this weekend and content. I have one more video I pre-recorded. I'll put that out tomorrow. And then Friday, no content. And then I need time to record videos. That's why I'm on vacation. I'm gonna have time. I'm gonna record at least 30 videos this week. We're gonna have so much shit. It's gonna because I have so much I want to talk about. All right. Thank y'all so much. Thank you to Matt Lusk. Make sure you check out Mirror Image. Show him love because this guy is a real one. And we only let real ones here.
Have a good night, everyone.
Thank you, everybody. And see y'all next time. Smell good. You feel good. It's going to be all good. Thank you so much, guys. God bless y'all. And please pray for my wife and that she has a successful surgery tomorrow and we can buy those tickets to Australia, mate. I think I'm playing this. This song never gets old, by the way. Never gets old. I want to say thank you to all the lunch ladies out there who keep me fat when I was in high school. I appreciate it. I want to say thank you to all y'all for watching. I want to say thank you to all the shills who still.
Authenticity dripping every sin I get.
See y'all later. Peace.
I'm a vet in the bed. Straight from the streets, these reviews get respect. Sniff test real, no corporate connect. Pockets out and got a brand to protect. Every fragrance check, no boss to bribe or collect. Fat boys flow hitting raw, uncut. No brand backing, no hush money strut. Sniff the truth, no mask, straight up. Honesty in the air, ain't no back alley bluff. Tested in the field, ain't no lab rat control. Straight out the bottle, put my soul on the scroll. Nose to the grind, ain't no corporate role. Spilling truth in the notes, fat boy patrol. Cash out the stash, every spray I own. Real out the box, ain't no cheap cologne. Reviews cutthroat, man to the bone. Putting haters on blast with a smell unknown. Tell me what you sniffing, it's the real deal. Bottles on my dime, no pay, chill. Truth in the fumes, every note, every feel. I'm the scent boss, fat boy keeping it trill. 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 Fat boy keeping it trill.